All right, all right, all right, all right. We are back. You know what I'm saying? MicDrop podcast. We're in the building. I got my guys with me. My boy, what's the dirt? DiFran Daily. Say what's up to the people, man. What's good? What's the dirt?
What's good, bro?
What's good,
I'm
DiFran? The
good, man.
demon. What's good? What's good?
We good, man. Ready to get to it. Got to talk about the Super Bowl. Like you said in the title, game over. Is it over? Is it going to
Game
continue?
is
Who
over.
knows? We'll see, man. The
I want it to
story
be over.
continues.
I want it to be done, bro. I don't want any more. Like, this has just fucked everything up for the last 8 months, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Story continues.
Maybe I shouldn't be swearing right off rip.
It don't matter. I'm not monetized. This shit don't matter.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, you? Well, I don't know for you, but
Make sure shit live on my shit real quick, just to
yeah,
make
sure
sure.
we're live. Make sure we're live. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to the Mic Drop podcast. We are live on there. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy DiFran Daily.
Yes.
We got a podcast called the Absolutely Unsure Pod with my boy B Neal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go support them. And of course, What's the Dirt? One of the best hip hop breakdown channels out right now. Road to 400K.
Yeah, I'm just rebuilding. I'm almost at the point where I've recuperated my lost subscribers from my former scandal.
He said, I'm back. I'm back.
I'm getting pretty close.
We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Consistency is everything, bro. So, you know.
Yeah, well, that's something I haven't done that been good at, to be honest with you. But yeah.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about the Grammys. So Kendrick, he swept the Grammys. I wasn't really expecting him to sweep the Grammys, and obviously rap song of the year. I think that was pretty much a lot, but record of the year, rap performance, I believe, rap album of the year, and I think rap song. So swept the Grammys. What do we think? Do we think he deserved to sweep the Grammys? Do you think his year was that impactful to sweep the entire Grammys? What do we think?
I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't expecting a sweep. That was what I was, waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, I knew he was gonna win all the rap categories. I knew he was gonna rap song, rap performance, whatever. Music video. I ain't really seen any other music videos, but like it's Kendrick Lamar. I get it. Like give a music video. The song and record of the year shit. I was not expecting that. I thought they was gonna give it to like Sabrina Carpenter with Espresso or like Billie Eilish with Birds of a Feather, even maybe Shabuzi with Tipsy a Bar song. I wouldn't expect it Not Like Us. Like not to say it doesn't deserve that, or obviously it's one of the biggest records of last year, but it's the Grammy. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna give you your rap awards, and then we're gonna reward the white up and coming pop star girls, and then they'll get their awards. So I was surprised.
I'm not mad at it. Like for the big record of the year or whatever, I had to ask my girl, I was like, is this bad? Is this like, because she knows Sabrina Carpenter and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
She's like, no, I had to kind of pick her brain on it. But like, to me, yeah, while some of them might be subjective, I'm not mad at it. I think it's dope that he won all 5 of them. I'm not surprised either, really. It was the biggest track of the year, I think. It was the biggest song of the year.
It's the bots, man. It was the bots. I'm telling you, man.
Right?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's. I'm trying to quantify what's the biggest.
Yeah,
it was the most talked about, but Shabuzi's song chart wise was the big dog on the chart. So it's like Kendrick, in the culture was the biggest thing. Obviously, when there's drama, Drake Kendrick is gonna take over the news cycle. But just off listening, obviously Shabuzi shit was. And even that one white boy, I didn't know this. This could be, y'all can fact check me, but that white boy who was for best new artist, I forgot what song he had, like the blue jumpsuit on. I forgot what song he had, but they was like this was streamed 5 billion times in 1 year. I'm like, that wasn't even nominated for record of song of the year. I don't know the white boy who had the blue jumpsuit on. I don't remember what his name is. I know the song because it's be all over TikTok, but was the biggest song in the culture, yeah, but to the entirety of the world, I don't know if it was the biggest song, but like I said, I'm not mad that it won.
I'm not mad.
Or song of the year.
No, I'm not mad. No, it is what it is, man. It's the Grammys, right?
Yeah.
But how do we feel about him like trying to claim that he's anti-industry, yet he keeps on getting showered with praise no matter what he does? Even if a portion of hip hop feels like it might be mediocre to a certain extent. What do you think about that?
He's not anti-industry. He's the industry. He's an industry artist, bro. He's
That's what he's saying. He's saying fuck the industry
on the planet.
That's the thing you do to like galvanize the people with you, because you don't want to look like you of the industry, because it's kind of like a turn off to people. So you have to act like you don't fuck with the industry, but
How is he
really
not?
the industry fuck with you. Now he's an industry artist. Like anybody who says he's not an industry artist, he's an industry artist. And we'll probably get more into that conversation with the Super Bowl performance, but like the industry is fully 100,000% behind Kendrick Lamar. Like it is what it is. Like it's not like that. I think, see, even the way people receive that, they take that as like a slight. It's not even a slight. It's just he is of the industry. Like it is what it is. Like, my theory is not. This is my theory. Could be wrong. And people already believe that these wars are already predetermined. Like they know they're going to win, because if you watch the whole show, and I watched the entire show, I never saw them pan to Kendrick not one time the entire show, except for that moment. So he only showed up 1 week before the Super Bowl because he knew he was going to win those awards. Because there's no other ways, in my opinion, there's no reason to show up. You're not
Yeah.
performing.
Yeah.
You got to prepare
Get
for
it.
the Super Bowl. We watch every performance. Doechie's performing. They showing SZA. I don't see Kendrick out there when Doechie's performing, and he's only there for that award moment. So I feel like the shit was predetermined. He knew he was going to win that shit.
Yeah, I would say they hit him up and we're like, yo, we're giving you, you might want to be here for this or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But do you feel like they're trying to prop him up to kind of send Drake a message? Because even how like everyone responded when he was winning the awards, like the whole A minor shit, and like Lucian high fiving, I think it was Dr. Dre or something like that. Like, I think that's
Yeah,
like
I
clearly.
don't think it looks. I don't think it looks good optically, but people
he's
are just
connected.
they'll just say, yeah, they don't fuck with Drake, so it is what it is. Like the people who are fine with that shit because it's against Drake, they'll be fine with it, and people who want to find the obviously industry lawsuit connection. Oh shit, look at Dr. Dre and Lucian high fiving, Lucian sitting next to Taylor Swift's producer, like all these things. People will, they'll find the things to point out.
Yeah, the optics don't look good, but like Kendrick is tied to UMG, so it's a win. It's a win for Lucian Grange either way. Like, let's say if none of it happened, and then Kendrick was winning for something else, do you think he'd still be high fiving someone and be happy that Kendrick won? Probably. You would assume he would, right? One of his artists won 5 Grammys. Yeah, I think people look too far into it. And then Dre is, he helped Kendrick come up and stuff, so it makes sense that he's happy too. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, salute. I'm not a hater. Like I said, I'm a West Coast guy, so a part of me. Look at DiFran smiling. A part of me. I love this. I love this for the West. I feel like a lot of people have kind of been shitting on West Coast music in general because they feel like Kendrick is essentially just the only real person that's kind of like whose music branches outside of the West Coast. I feel like for the most part. So salute to him. But the whole West up thing is like, I think it's just Kendrick up. It's not really West up.
Well, yeah, Kendrick Tyler now, but now the West Coast has finally started to claim Tyler. They never claimed Tyler until it became convenient to claim Tyler in this narrative. But salute to Tyler. Yeah, the Doja Cat, she's from the West Coast. But everybody else, keep going, keep trying.
He shouted out Glasses Malone too with the Grammy, so salute to that.
Yeah, salute Glasses.
Yeah,
Malone.
Daylight, Glasses. Who else? A couple other people. Absol. I liked hearing Daylight come up for sure. That's dope. Hearing a battle rapper come up at the Grammys.
Blast. Yeah, Blast is more like R&B shit though. But salute to Blast.
Yeah.
So what do we think about the Super Bowl, man? The Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles, first off. Shout out to the Eagles. I was not expecting that. Well, I called it, but I wasn't actually expecting them to blow them out. But as far as the performance aspect, what are our initial thoughts about it? Because me personally, from first, because I think we reacted to that live on the Twitter space. Our first reaction, I thought it was kind of underwhelming. I thought it was okay, but I feel like he's had performances on his tour that were better than that. Like, I don't know. When I think Super Bowl production, I'm thinking grand, like kind of like Usher. Like, and I know we always say Kendrick is a really great performer. We even say he's a better performer than Drake. So it's like maybe I was expecting too much. I'm not saying it was bad, but I don't know. It was very underwhelming for me. But what y'all think?
I liked it. Like, I was up on my feet the whole time. It was going because I knew all the records. I was hyped. He played Euphoria. Do I think this is like a top even 10?
Uh-oh, you about to say some bullshit. Oh, shit.
Oh, he glitched out.
I think it was a top 10.
They
What?
stopped. Look, the YouTube guys stopped him before he could get his shit off. He about to say something. They said, "Don't do it,
That's
Dirt.
crazy.
Don't say it. Don't do it." Don't do it.
That's insane, bro. He was about to say some BS. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he probably got to just. He got to. Are we still on? Everybody still
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Besides, what's the dirt?
yeah,
What's the dirt that not? Everybody's still here.
yeah. Everyone's still here. Everyone's still here.
All right. So I guess I'll give my thing on it. I feel like it's.
Let me text you. Let me see what happens.
I think it was lackluster, right? I don't think it was as grand as everybody is trying to make it out to be. I think when everybody rushes to point to the symbolism in it, which I have no issue with symbolism, but when people rush to the symbolism aspect of it, to me it just highlights that the actual performance, everything around it wasn't as great as they would like it to have been. I personally think it was a mistake to play strictly G and X type records for the Super Bowl stage because one, I know people will say, oh hey, no, actually, this is good because he's getting the money from these records, or you don't need to play massive hits at the Super Bowl because of this and this and that. My thing is with the symbolism, he had better records in his discography that could have told that story better. Like I guess I'm not big, me and Tippin Butterfly. I'm not like sitting here, it's the greatest thing of all time, and it's all that type of shit. But like, obviously, you can't say every nigga is a star in the Super Bowl. But playing the beginning of Wesley's Theory felt like it would have been in theme with what's going on with the
Black
Super
of the
Bowl.
Berry, all right. Could have played
Even
a
like
lot of
United
songs.
in Grief, when it's like tell them. It's like I feel like he had other records that could have been a better soundtrack to the symbolism that he was trying to present. And I feel like he kind of cheapened it with the G and X records that he played. That's just how I feel about it. Alfred, before we get really deeper into it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think like obviously there's like a particular demographic who's not gonna enjoy what he did, right? Like I'm not surprised that it's getting the backlash that it's getting. I'm not familiar with all the Grammy performances either, or sorry, the Super Bowl performances, like how much backlash artists have gotten in the past. Do you think this is like one of the worst reviewed shows that we've seen in a long time? Or is this kind of par for the course each year? Obviously, mixed reviews happen every year, but are they this mixed?
I think it's because it's hip hop and it's so polarizing, especially with like arguably the greatest rap beef ever.
Yeah.
I think it was always going to be polarizing, even if he did have a stellar performance. I think it was always going to be polarizing. But I think because of the anticipation of, I hear people being disingenuous talking about, oh, we were watching it just to see Kendrick perform. No, y'all are watching him to see if he was going to say A minor. You're watching it to see if he was going to say P Diddy file. We were watching it to hear Not Like Us, right? It's like people just being disingenuous about why they're watching it, and it's like the people that are like, oh, you didn't look deep into it enough. Oh, you just didn't get it. You didn't understand it. It's like, why should I have to do that when I'm even a casual watcher of this? Why should I have to do that when it's the Super Bowl? I could get it if it's like a concert or if it's like a Kendrick tour. I get that. But the Super Bowl, you know how many casual viewers there are outside of hip hop that are watching this that might not have heard a Kendrick song before, and it's mostly the new songs that he's playing. And just I was trying to watch it, trying to be as objective as possible. It just wasn't entertaining. Like there was so many songs he could have played that would have rang off way better. Like I feel like we had this conversation. I think me, DiFran, and Bryce is like, who has more Super Bowl type records that can go off in a Super Bowl setting, Future or Kendrick or Kendrick or Lil Wayne. It's like we were mostly saying Lil Wayne and Future because they have records that have like transcended hip hop. Not to say that Kendrick doesn't have that, but he didn't even play those records. He only played like what? Humble
DNA. And that was the portion when Samuel L. Jackson was like, hey, come on, that's too loud, too ghetto with Squabble Up. And he played a little bit whacked out mirrors or like the instrumental. Then he did the GNX teaser freestyle body thing. So like, he's like, okay, I'll play the game. I'll do DNA. I'll do Humble.
He could have even trolled Drake and played Poetic Justice, but played his verse. He had so many different routes he could have took it. So just being that petty, he could have been so great with it. But it was
But
underwhelming.
my question is, do you? I think he knows that those records are the records that people are expecting, but I feel like that would go against the theme of what he's trying to say in the story. I think he picked the story over the entertainment, I guess, right? Like he picked the theme and the story of what he was trying to get across, like showing art through more like visual than anything over like hyping the crowd or whatever, right? Which is obviously not standard for the Super Bowl, but that's just Kendrick. That's just the route he took, right?
Yeah, but my thing is like let's be honest, all that's great, like symbolism, the story, like do y'all feel like that showed like him doing all that, like there was really any impact we're gonna see from that? Like the day after, like, oh my god, that messaging was so strong and powerful. It's like I just don't think it
Well,
was. I think it was well executed. I just don't think so.
well, I don't think a lot of people got it. Like my mom who watches the halftime show, she didn't get it. The mechanic 50-year-old white dude who listens to Metallica day in and day out, he didn't get it. Like there's only a certain amount of people who even understood the symbolism in it. In fact, some people were so dumb on the right that they were like hyping that, oh, he showed the American flag. See, the woke is dead. Like they didn't even get that he was trolling or like doing the message he was saying, right?
Yeah.
So as a white dude in Canada, I can't say what the impact's going to be. That's a question for you guys.
Yeah, and I seen
I just
someone.
don't think it's gonna be impact because I mean, like people like this type of shit because it brings out emotions in people, and obviously the black struggle, black plight has been going on in America for hundreds and hundreds of years. But it's like these points that he's delivering, they're not like these grandiose things like the struggle, the split, like these things that he's talking about, the Uncle Sam's, the hey, don't code switch, don't be yourself, tame your blackness. Like these aren't like new conversations that people don't fucking discuss and talk about every single day. So my thing is he
Yeah.
didn't present anything new. And I don't think he presented anything that was so daring and damning that the message was so, oh, I was so blown away by this. I think Kendrick Lamar get that caveat of just doing the base level, I guess you could say activism messaging that people are just enamored by it because I guess you could say most people don't do it. But that
Yeah.
messaging isn't something so grand and so bold. It's like nothing felt bold with it. It's like, okay, the same, okay, I get it. Like I feel like the thing he did at the Grammys, what was that? I don't know how many years
Yeah,
ago that was. He was doing like the chains.
2015.
Like
Yeah,
that's more of like a
2015. Yeah,
statement. Like, oh shit, this just
yeah,
like okay.
Yeah.
And then we're
Yeah.
waiting.
I'm not sure if I think he did the most that he could do, given that it is the Super Bowl and there's obviously like a huge production team behind it and people who got to approve shit, yada, yada. Like maybe they wouldn't go for the chains and stuff, you
Yeah.
know?
the shackles.
But like, I think he did as much as he could do given the show. But I think he's obviously making a statement um, in terms of just even hip hop music for what he played. I think like the theme of Kendrick being of the culture and the guy of the culture and of hip hop, I think that translated well into the show and what he played and like, what he did because he definitely didn't go fucking pop with it. He definitely didn't you know what I mean?
But I think if there's any time to go pop with it, it should be the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, but he's going against the grain, I guess, right?
Yeah, but that's that caveat shit people like to just give him. They just want to give this nigga get a million caveats. It's
Oh
always
man,
something. It's like, bro, let's just be honest. People don't give a fuck. They just want to listen to the Drake. They just want to hear Not Like Us. Because what you can see is all everybody's doing. Why just be cognizant of this. All the clips you're seeing people post when they're like, oh, people said they wouldn't fuck with Kendrick's performance. The only clips they're playing is when he's performing Not Like Us. So what that tells me is nobody really gave a fuck about nothing else except for that one moment. And for Kendrick Lamar, now fuck with Kendrick. Obviously, he's big three. He's one of the top of our generation. I just feel like for your career to be reduced to this song in this moment, I think
Well,
that's a
yeah.
disservice to him.
Well,
Like
let's just
all
be
people,
real.
all they give a fuck about is Not Like Us. And I'm not even talking about white people. Even black people that I was watching, that was like, they was chilling, and then that's when the phones come out. Not Like Us. That's all they give a fuck about. And I thought Kendrick's ego wouldn't allow this massive moment to really be about Drake. Because even in
Yeah,
the
I
body
think
for body shit, he said in the body for body, I talk about the top two. I never thought that was a conversation, but I brought out the facts. Like he was still talking about Drake. As soon as the shit started, it was about Drake. And then obviously translated into Squabble Up, and then he tells him, "Hey, do your thing, humble DNA." and then he teases it. Like that was so corny. Nobody thought that was corny. Like teasing Not Like Us. I ain't gonna play
Nothing
it. Like
he does is
corny to
corny.
me. That
Nothing
was
he does is
corny.
corny, bro. It's not. It's Kendrick.
That was corny.
Nothing he does is corny. Everything he does is great.
I was thinking. I was listening to. What's the song? What's the last album he dropped before GNX? Mr. Morale. I was listening to that in the car today.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it would have been doper if he would have played
Count
the
me
song
out.
that's like the song that goes
And
stop
95.
playing with me before I turn you to a song, and then it transitioned into Not Like Us. I think that would have been crazy. Like, oh shit. Because he kind of predicted, stop playing with me before I turn you to a song, and then Not Like Us come on. It's like, damn.
I think
all right, bro. Just fucking play the record. We know what we're here for. Play the fucking record.
Without Not Like Us, there would be no Kendrick Super Bowl.
That's a fact.
He wouldn't be there. He wouldn't have even been considered for the Super Bowl without what's happened in this last year. That's why he was at the Super Bowl. I do think he killed it, though. I think the performance-wise, like him rapping and stuff, I thought he did fucking great. Are you laughing at?
He said he's on Aubrey's payroll.
But that's the thing about
Rich Spirit, yeah.
Like Kendrick niggas is like, if you ain't sucking Kendrick dick, then it's got to do with Drake, right? Like, cool. I fuck with Drake. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fuck with Drake.
I do too. I fuck with Kendrick too, though.
This shit was underwhelming for Kendrick Lamar to be the greatest performer of hip hop that we've ever had.
We're not saying it's
the greatest hip hop we've ever had. We've seen great performances from Kendrick Lamar. I think the stage was just too big for him. I think personally they should have minimized the stage. I don't think he needed to run across the entire fucking football field. I think a smaller stage set would have been a better visual, even for the people that's there. When you're looking at videos of people recording the Super Bowl, that didn't look like pleasurable to watch in the stadium. It looked like what are we doing? Like this was clearly just made for TV. Obviously, there's more people watching at home than are watching at the game, so you kind of really care more about the people watching TV. But like, it just didn't even look pleasing to look at when you're just watching it in the stadium.
Yeah, I don't think
this guy is he's supposed to be our master performer, and the niggas want to tell me about breath control. Oh, great. The nigga could breathe. Great. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
He does have great breath control. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care. I don't care. It was underwhelming. I don't care about people saying, oh, well, he did it because he want to get some money in his pocket. Okay, like, they would have listened to the music anyways. The niggas would listen, like, GNX streams would have went up. To Tim Butterfly would like his whole catalog would have went up regardless if he didn't just play GNX shit. But I get it. We're gonna symbolism. Samuel Jackson, Uncle Tom, tell him. Okay.
You just don't.
Okay.
I just hope that this is like puts the cap on it. You know what I mean? And then like, but I don't think that's gonna happen realistically. I still think people are gonna be hung up on Kendrick and Drake. But this should be like kind of the end of it now, right?
You would think so, but it is Kendrick. You said he's the biggest.
It's not the end. It's not.
I think the one thing that most of us should be able to admit, though, is that Not Like Us is the most impactful diss record of all time by a landslide.
Well, yeah. Well,
I can't see anyone else ever. Like, I think this will always live with Kendrick. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to come follow this up and outdo what he's done with this diss record. Like having to be number one for so long, banger video, doing the pop out, performing it like 10 times there or whatever it was. Then winning 5 Grammys for it. Then doing it at the Super Bowl. Like, I think
know. The only reason it'll never be as big as anything else because you're never going to have that big of a dance partner again. There's never going to be anybody as big as Drake that'll ever battle again. I don't think so. That get to that level. That's why this is the end of like the biggest. Like this will be always with hit 'em up with like there will never be because even if you look at the new crop of people, it's like these little who the fuck they're not gonna fucking battle nobody. Like who's gonna like what Lil Baby and Gunna is gonna be like as big as fucking Kendrick and Drake. No. Like even just the entire history of the buildup of 10 years of this taking place. I just don't see that happening. Like I said, anything's possible, but
shout out to Flacco listening to us in the Uber.
Let's go, Flacco. Hurry up, jump in here, Flock. Come on, let's go.
In here, Flacco. I know you got hot takes, but
I think it's good seeing Drake in Australia doing his thing, and he's letting the crowd do nonstop, and it's fucking lit. Like Drake ain't going nowhere. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
They're not going to get him out of here.
Do you think there's anything to that tweet that Brian had said about Kendrick owning 7 of the songs that he performed, and that being the reason why he performed those. But I'm guessing it's everything post Mr.
I mean,
Morale.
it makes sense. It's the reason he did everything. It's the reason everything popped off, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The last album, Mr. Morale, that was the last album on TDE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Now we're going in our PG Lang era. Niggas weren't really fucking with Mr. Morale too much. Like I know What's the Dirt, that's his favorite album, but like overly that wasn't like this. Everybody just loved this album, right? It wasn't like this massive thing.
It was
So,
his worst selling album.
How do I spark it back up? The easiest thing to do is to battle with Drake. Now, obviously, there's risks that come with it. You don't know you're gonna beat Drake. You don't know it's gonna be this crazy, but you spark it off. Now you independent. You getting all this money from obviously Not Like Us, Euphoria, this, that. You getting the Super Bowl look. You getting GNX out there. So he collecting a lot of money, and I think a lot of it is a money play. Which, like I said, I'm not really knocking it. It's smart. Like if you're gonna do that, do that. But I just don't feel like because the guy everybody wants to claim Kendrick is like this moral, this, that. He cared more about his pockets than putting on an actual like great performance with the actual records he has to present this story. I just don't like if we're to believe he's the guy that people say he is. I just don't see why he.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of like the polar opposite of what he represents. If you're saying that he just deliberately picked his set list
to make money
with his own benefit in mind and not giving a great show to the people. And he picked these tracks just because these are tracks that he put out independently or whatever his situation is. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Someone say he's not independent. I'm not. He obviously has distribution deal through Interscope and whatever, but now he's not splitting that pie. He's not splitting no pie with TD, so he's getting more of the money. I'm not saying he out here just PG Lang. We know he got Interscope. We know he got UMG, but there's no more TD, so it's more money in his pie. So, I mean, that's like clear and obvious.
For an artist to win like Grammys and accolades in that manner, he still has to work with labels in some kind of aspect. You can't just, because even Kanye tried. I mean, he's independent, but it's like he's not winning any Grammys. But he went #1 though. But
Kanye's another story.
Now, to be fair, Kanye would win Grammys if he wasn't talking about Jews. If Kanye wasn't talking about Jews, he would win Grammys. He would win Grammys. And then
Kanye's a whole other topic for sure.
Yeah. I mean, other fucking thing.
I'm actually doing a breakdown on the whole show and the symbolism behind it and all that stuff. I got like a whole different perspective on what I'm seeing. I don't know if it's right, but I'm gonna put it out there. And I enjoyed the show, man. Like personally, because I'm a Kendrick fan. I enjoyed the show, but I don't think it's the best fucking Super Bowl show ever. And do I think it's like a show for the Super Bowl? Probably not. Like, do I think next year they're going to have someone else up there rapping? I don't. I think next year they're going to go to polar opposite with it. They're going to have Luke Combs up there or Jelly Roll or someone. I do not think next year we're going to have another rap performance.
No,
just based off the reception that this one has had. Because we got to look at it from like my algorithm on YouTube. All I'm seeing is people praise it, right?
Yeah.
And then you hop on Twitter or any of these other spaces, and that's a whole different narrative. There's a whole different, like, people fucking hated it. You even go on Facebook, people hated it. But in, like, my algorithm, it looks all good. Because, you know, on YouTube, I'm looking at hip-hop shit.
Yeah.
But outside of that, man,
and even
not
me,
good reviews.
I don't really hate it. I'm just saying it's underwhelming. From what I expected, it was just a little bit underwhelming for a Super Bowl production.
Yeah, that'd be my thing. That'd be my thing with Kendrick. I'm not saying it's the worst. Like, people say it's the worst Super Bowl of all time. I don't think it's the worst of all time.
Yeah, no.
But I'm just seeing people saying it's the best of all time, better than Michael Jackson, better than Prince, better than. See, look, Chicks Move, possibly #1. Like, all right, bro, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. Possibly #1.
Nah,
it ain't better than when Beyonce performed by herself. It's not better than when
even
Bruno
Madonna, like fucking Katy Perry's show was crazy.
Usher's was better. That was the most viewed one.
Beyonce's was crazy. Rihanna's was really dope. Dre and Eminem and Mary J. Blige, like all that stuff.
The medley in LA was better than it. Like, what are we talking about?
That was an amazing show.
Yeah.
Like,
and then, let's get to. Oh, my bad. Let me. I'm talking.
I like the show, but I'm not like. I think we could run down through a lot of different Super Bowl shows and say that it don't trump those shows. And that's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say that it's better than MJ's or Prince's or even like who Diana Ross, like with the helicopter and shit.
Yeah,
Like
that was like what
where it took
1993. I think Diana did
she
in
left the fucking show
1995
in a
or some shit.
helicopter, and
Come
she
on.
smoked the show. Like, man, I
Better
don't
than
know.
Beyonce.
Energy wasn't there. Yeah, Chig's trolling. He's
Chigs,
trolling.
are you jumping in here or what?
He's trolling,
Chiggs,
bro. He's
get
got
in
to be
here.
trolling. He's got to be trolling. He's got to be trolling. He's got to
He
be
got to
trolling.
get into the chat. I thought he was coming in.
Let me get. He'll probably get in here. Let me get to the
He gotta
donation
be.
real quick.
He got to be trolling.
Jaimon with the 10, he said, I'm disappointed in Kendrick for making this about a grown man and not giving the culture retribution from the NFL during the Colin Kaepernick days and really highlighting himself in his music. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like he should have played, like, if this is what you're going to be known for, like your legacy, think about all the legacy acts that have performed. Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, Michael Jackson, Katy Perry,
Prince.
Prince, Lady Gaga, U2, The Who.
You're like we only care about one song. Like that's your legacy. That's what people are going to remember this performance for. Not like us. Like it's a big song. It's huge, but for your entire career, you're known for this. Hey, I'm just saying, you know.
And then we could talk. I don't even like how he did SZA. Like I feel like SZA is a superstar. She didn't feel like a superstar out there. It's like, what? Y'all might as well not even.
I thought she was looking like a snack up there. Not gonna lie. I
no,
thought
she looks good. Don't get. She looks good, but like the way my thing is like because there's never really been a time I believe I could be wrong where you announce you're like people that are coming out with you. So when they announce the shit, it's like you think SZA's gonna play this massive role, this massive part, and it's just like she's kind of like a blip. And then it's like, okay, I'm good. Oh, not like us on. Get the fuck off stage. We don't want to hear that shit. We hear not like us.
Yeah, bro. I had predictions like, oh, maybe he's gonna bring Future out and do like that or something like that, right? Or bring. I'm wondering who else he's gonna bring out. It can't be just. It can't be just SZA that he's bringing out, and that's it. And that is it. Well, Mustard was there, but like, and then Serena Williams was there.
He performed all his songs. Chigs. He did not perform Backseat. He did not perform Mad City. He did not. He performed his highest charting songs, but he didn't perform like the Super Bowl hit.
Yeah, and those are highest charting because of Drake, and we know how the algorithm and shit. Like
I think he's talking about like DNA and Humble and all that shit. Like
no, even I saw some guy said that these songs he performed are like 14 of his highest charting songs. But like you're not looking at Kendrick's discography like let me say this. If you a nigga that tell me Squabble Up is in your top 10 Kendrick Lamar songs of all time, you just started listening to Kendrick Lamar last year. There's no way you listen to Kendrick Lamar and Squabble Up is in your top 10 already. There's no way. It's no way. No way.
I think Squabble Up, and this is like part of my breakdown, or I think he actually just wrote that track, and a lot of the tracks that he used, like the one at the beginning, like the snippet, Squabble Up, Peekaboo, I think those tracks were written with the intention of performing them at the Super Bowl. But that's kind of what I'm putting into it. Like he wrote those from a lot of the tracks he played from GNX. I think he wrote them with the intent of playing them at the Super Bowl. Like Squabble Up is not a common Kendrick Lamar track. We could say, right? Like that is very off the beaten path from what he usually does.
It's LA barbecue shit. Like
I think a lot of those songs are huge on Twitter. As far as like in real life, like the people that tailgate, wait for the Super Bowl and shit, a lot of those people already don't really listen to Kendrick. So if you're gonna play shit like Squabble Up, I mean, we're the culture. We fuck with that shit. We're hip hop, but are they gonna necessarily care? Probably not.
But I think that's what he's
doing. I don't
even
want to do that. I don't even want to do that because niggas automatically be like, we don't care what white people think. I don't want him to fucking perform those records in the Super Bowl. Like, why? Why? Like I said, he could start off with Wesley's Theory could have been a part of. Like I'm not even saying he had to play like just straight hit record. I'm saying he could have played. He could have played better songs that would have told that story more that he was trying to tell. These songs to me weren't the best ones to tell his story. He has a discography deep enough to where he has actual soundtracks that could have backed up that story even more on the Super Bowl stage. But he chose, like I said, to do, oh, hey, y'all, I'm going on tour with GNX. So fucking, hey, here's some GNX records I'm going to perform. It's like, okay, salute.
I don't even think, and I think Usher dropped an album after his performance. I don't even think he only performed one song from the album. He and that was a single, the Good Good song. He only performed one song off the new album he was dropping after his performance. So it's like Kendrick performing 2, 3, 4 songs from GNX. I mean, you can do that, but is it going to get received as well? Probably not. And your catalog is not Usher. on top of that. So it's like you're kind of digging yourself a bigger hole. I know it's hip hop, but still, like we're talking about Katy Perry, Prince, Michael Jackson. We talking about performers.
I doubt we're gonna see much more like an actual hip hop artist like that be at the Super Bowl for a long time.
Yeah, Squabble Up, Peekaboo, and TV off. Or
See,
TV
y'all
off.
keep like niggas keep saying in the comment like this shit's not deep. Like that Uncle Sam shit's not deep, bro. Like we get it.
I think
too loud, too ghetto, too this, too that. He has way
think,
more like pro black type records that could hit with more than Squabble Up and fucking the body shit. So that's like okay, that's dry. And then obviously when he says, you know, tighten up, you play Humble and DNA because that's like the shit people want to see. That's traditional. Like these the big fucking records. And then when SZA do it, oh my bad, you go.
No, sorry. What I think he meant when he's like, it's too ghetto, it's this and that, right? I think he wrote Squabble to perform there because Squabble's like, and then he's got all like the Red Crips there around him, which is people like who obviously influenced him growing up, and then like the white, like the rappers around him, like empowering him. I think that like whole scene right there is like about what he saw growing up, kind of thing. And then when like Squabble, for example, Squabble Up, Samuel L. Jackson says, don't play that. Like, we don't want to hear it type of thing. It's ghetto. It's this and that. The irony is that Squabble Up was a #1 record, and it was actually at the top of the charts, and that the industry profits off this type of music. Like, you know, the industry profits off, like Uncle Sam loves a record like Squabble Up, but he don't want it at the Super Bowl. I think when he says, like, now you got to play something else, I think Kendrick is saying, like, I'm playing the game. Like, you think I'm playing your game, but I'm playing the game of my own when I do a record like Humble, but I've got these little messages in there. And then I do a record like DNA that's really popular, but it also got messaging in there and stuff like that. Like, I'm putting out these hit records, but they have the message. Like, I don't know. You'll see when I put my
man.
my thing together.
I hear you, bro. Look, I hear you. The Super Bowl is not the time to be doing. I get it. It's Kendrick Lamar. Everything he has to do, everything he does has to have some kind of deep Rubik's Cube, Sudoku message. I understand.
Yeah, like,
it's the Super Bowl, gang. Like,
bro, these YouTube niggas, they're trying to tell me that he talking about XXXTentacion getting killed. I'm like, bro, this y'all okay. I get it. There's a lot of people that believe Peekaboo was about X and Drake trying to kill him, but also people conveniently leave out in the X trial that the lawyer who brought up Drake's name didn't just bring up Drake's name. He brought up the Migos as well, because obviously the Migos and XXXTentacion had issues too. But Drake is Drake, so they wouldn't just tie it to Drake. Cool. Y'all think Kendrick Lamar really went out there with the X? Like, oh, he got the X. He got the 2 X's too. He got SZA and fucking Serena, so it's XXX. It's like, come on, dog.
I don't think it's that deep. Well, like, for example, I do think like the scene with him with like the light pole, and there's a guy at the top, like obviously dead, and the people at the bottom are all wearing like chains and like grills, and they're humming and they're like all happy and stuff, right? I think that actually symbolizes like hip hop in its current state, and that like now we've lost another life because of the influence of this genre, and he's outside of it, feeling the burden of responsibility of fixing it. I think that's what that whole scene was there. I don't know. I got a few different takes like that are just different, because he starts out on top of the GNX, right? On top of the vehicle, and the GNX, well, the Buick Regal was the vehicle that his father took him home from the hospital from when he was born. So I think the GNX really symbolizes like his birth. Like, this is his level 1 of his game. And you see the red characters and the blue characters and the white characters come at the vehicle. And I think that symbolizes that Kendrick was born into gang life. Like, he was born, like, he by no choice of his own. Like, these are the reality of his game, right? And then when you see like, okay, so the blue characters are Crips, the red characters are Bloods, and I think the white characters are Angels. Like, hold on. And then because Because you see,
that could be like fallen people, like, you know, because what you're saying is could be true. Because once the Bloods and Crips die, they do just become angels. You would assume they become angels. You know, you never know, but you would assume, you know, then that's what a white come in.
And you see, like, there's a part where one of the red characters daps up the white character, or the person in white, and I think that's to symbolize that, like, this was a person that was part of the gang that obviously passed away.
On. Yeah,
and then
draped in white.
And then sense. I think, like, I'll just leave it because, like, I'm telling my whole fucking video.
Yeah.
Look, but, like, I'm coming with some, like, a whole different, like, perspective on. I'm coming with an entirely different perspective than what is out there, really.
I feel like this performance is great for people like yourself that do breakdowns and are trying to figure out the messaging and it's perfect. And I'm sure that video's going to do great.
It's amazing.
It's going to do a million views, 2 million, 3 million. Salute. But like, just the performance aspect is what I'm talking about. Not even like it's not even like I want you to dumb it down. It's just like, bro, for the casual watcher of this, if I never listened to a Kendrick Lamar song ever, this is not making me run to my Apple Music to listen to Kendrick. Maybe not like us, but that's about it. I don't care about Squabble Up. I don't really care. I mean, I like the snippet that he dropped, the unreleased one. That was cool.
He ruined Man in the Garden. Ruined it. That's my favorite.
Man in the Garden. That's one of my favorite songs. Yeah, like even that was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe I just have to like everything he puts out there. You know, it's like I don't know. But
I was watching Blackie Speaks. He was saying that the part where they was in the X and they was doing like the white, when they was all in white. He said that was like symbolizing the KKK. I'm like, all right, bro.
No, I didn't. I saw that too.
Some of y'all niggas gotta go to sleep, bro. I'm sorry. Some of y'all, like, I get the breakdown. I get the breakdown lane. It's like, I get.
That's his bag, though. That's his bag. I get it.
I get it. Everybody's trying to find shit, but sometimes there ain't shit to find. Sometimes it's not
you're right, bro. Like, and that's
like
what I'm
KKK,
saying.
Bro, why would Kendrick Lamar have black people symbolizing the KKK?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Kenya. I'm not from Kenya, Chigs. You know where I'm from. Nigerian. Like, come on. Chigs, get in here. What are you doing, Chigs? Get in there.
I got a whole
But also too, like, people like saying like, oh, but you said there was no symbolism. My thing is, I feel like it's like empty symbolism, because I feel like if the people that are getting it and understanding it are the people that already get it and live it, they don't change shit. Y'all already know that. Like, if you want to if you want to give powerful messaging, that shit got to resonate across generations of people. Like, people got to see this who don't give a fuck about your plight. Because you need other motherfuckers to care. You need other people to care about your plight for your plight to really change, to be honest. Because black people know the situation they're in. And obviously shit ain't changing still. Because the people that actually got power don't give a fuck. So it's like, if your message just messaging to the people who already know what the fuck going on in the hood every day, is that powerful? Is that menacing? Is that like disruptive? I saw people saying Kendrick is a disruptor. Disrupting what? Real disruptors ain't doing the Super, like, they're not at the Super Bowl doing like deep layer symbolism. Like, nah, put it all out there. If you really want to change, go crazy. I told Bryce he should have did a drive-by at the end of the fucking thing, and then the person that got the car should have been the fucking CIA. We know what that means. We know what that. Who putting the guns in the hood? Who putting the drugs in the CIA? That's shit. He ain't fucking around for real. All that little bullshit he doing, that's doing shit for niggas that want to be emotional and shit like that.
It's performative, man.
It's like, all right, y'all want to be emotional. It's not. I get it. You want to be emotional. That's fine, but it's not real change. That's not real disruption. It's like, okay. All right, cool.
And if we really think about it, it's like, okay, Kendrick says he's what the culture is feeling. Cool. When we think hip hop culture, would we say like the youth, for the most part, kind of dictates where the culture, hip hop culture is, right?
Who the youth dictates rap culture?
For the most, right now, would we say like maybe the youth, like the younger? Is it the older generation?
It's hard to say that. It's hard to say that just because the young rappers are just like. You know,
I know the content that they're putting out isn't as
not even the content. Just like they're not even the biggest rappers. My thing is they're just not the biggest rappers. So it's just like it's hard to say they running shit when they rappers ain't the biggest rappers.
Not even that they're the biggest. I'm just talking about influence. Is the youth more influential than the older
I think
generation?
They dictate everything, bro.
They
not just hip hop,
right?
I think not hip hop culture. Every music has always been driven by the youth. That's why new genres are created. That's how new genres are created.
So is it safe to say that the culture still, even after the whole beef and everything, are they feeling Kendrick or are they still feeling Drake?
Well,
Why don't
it
they feel either
depends.
one? If we're talking about the youth feeling they wait for Playboy Cardi to drop
If
some
we were to
bullshit.
choose one, that's
I say Kendrick. Low key, I would say Kendrick because the youth is dictated on what is deemed to look cool, and Kendrick is deemed to be the cool looking person. So if I was to ask kids who y'all rocking with right now, Kendrick or Drake, due to that Kendrick has the
Do
cool
you think
factor,
those kids are
I think they
actually
would say
listening to Kendrick
Kendrick.
more than Drake?
I don't think kids are listening to either one of them.
You don't think kids are listening to
Like
Drake?
think about this. When you hear these NBA guys talk about the young guys in their locker
You
rooms,
say Playboy Cardi in the chat. I agree.
no, but I'm saying listen to this. So like when you see like guys like 28 years old, 29 who fuck with like a Kevin Durant, they fuck with Drake and Kendrick. That's the era, right? When you hear them
Yeah.
talk about the young players, they're not talking about Drake. They're talking about Young Boy. So I don't even think the young people even listen to Drake or Kendrick. They listen to Young Boy, Playboy
I
Cardi,
think the kids are
and
still
whoever
listening
is
to
the
Drake, though.
new young. I'm not saying nobody listens to Drake or Kendrick that's young, but that's not they people.
Well, yeah, it's not their people, but if we were to choose, if Kendrick is saying, I'm what the culture is feeling right now, that means all of hip hop. I don't agree with that. I feel like more people still fuck with Drake more so than Kendrick. I think Kendrick, it's only on like Twitter threads and like those, like in real life, we know what people are actually listening to. The majority of people are actually listening to. Not saying that there aren't Kendrick fans. There's plenty of Kendrick. He's a huge artist. But what the culture is feeling still to this day, I still feel like didn't Drake get like 5 diamond eligible songs the same day as Kendrick? Like
I
what
think
are we saying?
I think he got the most diamond records now. I
People
think Post
are
Malone
still playing
had
Drake.
it, and now Drake. I think Drake got it
And
now.
the only songs that from Kendrick that I've seen that have had a spike since this performance have been Poetic Justice with Drake, Not Like Us, mentioning Drake, and
Luther.
most of the GNX shit because of the vinyls. And that's about it. From what I've seen, I don't want to sound like a hater, but it's just facts. So it seems like the culture is feeling Drake still, even after Not Like Us. So I hope this is the end or the antithesis of this whole Kendrick dissing Drake shit. Because when Kendrick drops his next album, I hope I don't hear more than 3 Drake subliminals. It's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like, okay, gang, like
I
what
think
are you
he's
doing?
done, man. I think he's done.
I hope so.
I think he's done. Like I think he's gonna move on. And like if we could take anything from his Super Bowl show, I don't think we're gonna get another GNX. Let's just put it that way. I think his next album is gonna be pretty political. He's gonna become with something impactful, I guess, right?
So
That's
like
what I think. I'd be shocked if he came with anything any different.
I'm guessing it'd probably be something like To Pimp a Butterfly in a certain.
Yeah, something like that. Like something deep, intricate, thought-provoking, yada yada, right? That's what I think.
So people say I'm just chatting bullshit. I'm just
You're just-
I'm
No, but even like saying what they saying, like, oh, he just broke the Spotify record. Like, bro, this is the Super Bowl. Like, there's a bunch of curious. Who the fuck is this guy? Like that's not like give it 6 months, shit gonna level out. Like it's
we're
gonna go back to
talking
normal.
diamond plaques and Spotify streams. What matters more? What are you talking about? I'm not taking away from that. That's a great achievement. The highest streamed rap artist of all time. Salute. But we're talking about diamond eligible songs the same day that your op that you just beat in a rap battle. He has 5 eligible diamond songs the same day you're performing now.
What are they though? Like what are these songs?
The song it was like Passion Fruit. It was like Passion Fruit. I think Headlines.
Are they hip hop songs? Like are they rap songs? Because
just in general, like his songs are getting more.
Let me look.
Even if it's not really
rap,
like it's still his music is still getting
Drake Diamond Records.
Yeah, I think it's
so. The motto that's rap. Started from the bottom. That's rap. He's rapping. Headlines.
Life is Good is rap.
Fucking Prop. That's A$AP Rocky. Best I Ever Had. He rapping on Best I Ever Had. He obviously got melodies. God's
Love
Playing.
Me.
Life is Good. Love Me. No Guidance. Sicko Mode. Work. Hotline Bling.
So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diamond tracks, right? You got Sicko Mode, that's rap. Life is Good. and
I
Love
wouldn't
Me.
even argue. I mean, I feel you.
God's playing his rap.
Not really though.
I would say that's pop, more pop.
I
actually.
wouldn't say that's rap, bro.
I gotta listen to God's playing again.
He's not
But
rapping
people
on
that
He
that.
said, "Do you love me?" I tell only partly. I don't live my bed in my mom.
But
I'm
that's the
sorry if you
thing.
do.
Well, I
I
mean,
got
like,
it tatted on me.
yeah,
Anyone,
but
the crash to the
The
party.
main
You
point is
know
his
me.
music is still
I
getting
just find
played.
I
His
just find
catalog
it's
is still
difficult.
getting played, man.
It's difficult to compare Kendrick and Drake because they're fucking completely different artists, man.
That's why I don't understand why there's even a
Completely different
comparison
artists.
between the two. They're two different. It's like we're not comparing Tupac to I don't even know who the fuck the person would be like from that generation, but just like they're not even the same fucking person. They're just two complete. They're on two different sides.
But
Like you can compare Kendrick to J. Cole. Like they could be nemesis and shit like that.
More
But like
similar.
Drake and Kendrick, they just
I
do
mean, if I looked
two
on Twitter, I
completely
would.
They're
different
completely
things.
different. And then like when you're bringing up all these accolades for Drake, like the diamonds and stuff, there's only a like 20% of those records are even him rapping. So like I don't even count those if we're like trying to stack them up against, because if you're saying God's Plan, Hotline Bling, One Dance, No Guidance, and Work are like what the culture's feeling, that's not what the culture's feeling. If we're talking about rap, you know what I mean? Like that's what pop and like the general. But if we're talking about what the culture's feeling in terms of hip hop, it's not those records. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the new ones are the motto, which that's rap. The motto, start from the bottom.
Oh, the motto's in there.
Yeah, the motto. These are new ones that just got eligible. Like these are the ones that just
cool.
made like so. The motto, start from the bottom. Headlines, hold on, we're going home. Passion fruit, fucking problems, which that's Rocky and Kendrick and 21, not 21 Savage, 2 Chainz, and best I ever had. Those are the new ones.
So there's a lot of rap.
Put into the diamond category.
So there's quite a few rap records in there. Then I don't know what the fuck I was looking at.
No, these are. I just looked on because I know the post just happened on Twitter where people just talking about it.
Bro,
yeah, Wardo, I think you muted. I think if you talking.
You know what I was looking at?
What?
The AI overview from Google. No wonder it got me fucked up.
Yeah,
that shit is bullshit.
Yeah,
and here I am gathering research from there.
I think it's they're eligible. I don't think they've certified them. Like I think they got to go and certify and shit like that. So,
wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I was saying like the point of it being.
Your point is just people still listen to Drake in general.
People, if people on Twitter are saying Drake is dead, rest in peace, Drake.
No, he's
his
not
music
dead.
would not be getting streamed. Period. Pop or not, pop, R&B, dance hall, reggaeton, UK, Nigerian. It don't matter what genre of music. He would not be getting played at all.
No, you're right. But Drake needs to follow this up with a rap album, like for
I think he will
to really see the impact. Like if Drake dropped a full on rap album and that was it, and see how it works, that would be the only real way to know. Because Drake's doing this new shit with Party Next Door, and like that's not going to be rap. But he did say he had a couple smashes on there, like a couple joints of him rapping.
Yeah, I think people are just so eager to hear him rap right now. It's like. I don't think this is.
I don't think it's gonna matter. Like niggas they're already pre-shitting on the party thing, and they just heard like 30-second snippets, and it's like we already know how that perception and media and that shit goes. So like, if Drake do some shit, he rapping, he going crazy, they're gonna shit on it. Like they're never gonna get in the. So it don't even fucking matter. So I think Drake. If I was Drake, I'd be the point. I don't give a fuck. I'm Drake. I was 15 years #1. There ain't no run like this y'all have ever seen in hip hop. Yeah, Kendrick got it off the back of me. Salute to him. He was already a legend before this. But he was like a 15th, top 15, top 20. I was in there with the big dogs, and now he in the top 10 now to a lot of people. Some people say #1 now. I don't know how to fucking make him #1, but they say he's #1 now. But yeah, I just don't think. I think if I'm Drake, I'm just gonna drop shit. Like, who gives a fuck at this point? Like 15 years in the game.
It's like if people saying he's dead, like, oh, Kendrick ended him, he can't rap anymore. It's like. Drake is still Drake. LeBron is still LeBron. He got Luka Doncic, but it's still LeBron. Don't get it fucked up. playing like
that was from the beginning of the battle. Like if Drake lost, Kendrick lost, they were just gonna go from 1 to 2 or 2. Like they were always gonna stay in they top 2 positions. Like they were never gonna like. You're not gonna see now that like if Drake is not as big as anybody, he's just not gonna be as big as Kendrick, which I still think he would be.
Want the link.
Yeah,
he's still gonna be bigger than Future. He's still gonna be bigger than Travis. He kind of got that youth thing, so I don't really know about Travis, but he's still gonna be the number 2 if he's not number 1. So it's like, what did you really lose at the end of the day? Because you was number 1 for like 15 years. It's like, bro, you like I said, the young motherfucker like this right now. You know what this is? I'm gonna give a basketball comparison. Right now, this is Kendrick Lamar's Kawhi Leonard Toronto Raptors championship. He won. He came and he won. He came and he won. Everybody's always considered Kawhi one of the greatest, the best in basketball, like at top 5, top whatever. He won his championship in Canada off the back of Canada, kind of like Kendrick got this big moment off of Canada, and then we'll see what happens in the next coming years. But obviously,
Canada.
As far as awards, we know GNX is probably gonna win the rap shit at Grammys next year, so he's gonna get the Grammys again in 2026. So we know that's gonna be there. But we'll see. We'll see.
Drake will never die.
Like, don't do that. They're gonna clip it.
They can clip
Let
this.
them clip it. Shit, who gives a fuck at this point? They're gonna hate. They're gonna hate. Let them hate.
Drake sent me this skateboard, guys. They'll fucking actually believe that.
They sent that skateboard and that Happy Dad right back there.
Oh yeah. Drake sent me the Happy Dad and the skateboard.
You know the funniest thing I was thinking about today? They get on you about the Happy Dad shit, like, oh, that's the thing. And then I see back on Fig, they did a Super Bowl party sponsored by Happy Dad. They were in a Happy Dad shirt, Happy Dad.
Were they really
hat in their live stream? I think Monday Smack was wearing a Happy Dad hat, and it's like, bro, just come on, get the fuck out of there. But y'all didn't be reach for shit.
Did they got those guys in the mix? That's dope.
I don't know if they got like a sponsorship like you, like
they actually do if they're wearing.
But they went to a Super Bowl event that was sponsored by Happy Dad.
Dirt is digging his own grave. I'm a fucking Drake and a Kendrick fan. Shut up.
For some reason, there's no way you can be both in 2025.
It's impossible. You can't be a fan of both of them. You need to pick a side.
Yeah, like politics, bro. Shout out to
that's the problem.
That boy Legacy Act 18, 20, 24 flops. He's done.
Shout out to Crawley, bro.
That's the problem with hip hop media too. Is everybody is picked a side and no one's actually being fucking honest. That's just true.
Bro, Ebro called Drake a disease. I'm like,
Drake,
a disease? Like, what are we talking about?
Drake bad, Kendrick good. That is fucking hip hop media right now.
Sounds like hate to me. I mean, it sounds like everyone is Kendrick Lamar now. Everyone's trying to be like Kendrick. I've always said Kendrick is a lot like Kanye.
Can you guys do a live reaction breakdown from Screwface John, please?
Oh, is that the one that he do the one?
Yeah.
Did you guys see the one where he calls me out?
No, you did.
That's just like that's a trend. It's like it's all corny shit. Like I was watching because I said I watch everything. I watch everybody, from academics to the other side. The niggas as like the self-righteous media niggas.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna bring it up. I'll talk about it off stream.
I know who you're talking about.
Not because I was watching a certain creator. He was reacting to
drop names. Why you scared, man?
I'm not scared. I'm trying to leave niggas out of controversy because these niggas they come at me like it ain't gonna do shit to me. Like I don't give a fuck. I want to leave niggas in controversy.
He's being nice to me.
A guy he reacted to a guy that had something to say about Kendrick, right? And the guy he was talking about was kind of like a preppy black dude. And he was going as far as to kind of do this, allude to certain shit. I'm like, so y'all niggas, but when y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Yo, Chigs, I don't think you need an account to join Chigs.
Pete Crowley said, y'all see they ignore my paid comment. He put it on the screen.
No, I put you on the screen.
You were on the screen, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Shout out to
he
you.
He said names, DiFran.
Dude, can you react to the Screwface, Gene? It's funny. His first line is, "I pull up with 37 ninjas. Like, what's the dirt?"
Get on YouTube.
They want you to react to the song, or they want you to react to his Super Bowl reaction.
Get on YouTube.
The side to pick is hip hop. This is why bringing other onto your channel is whack. Everyone does. These are my boys, man. I've been doing I've been
It's
doing
not like
my
what we're
don't
saying
even,
isn't
I don't
fact.
even need you to preface. English suck a dick. I don't go.
It's not like what we're saying isn't fact. We're saying facts. It's like
I ain't said nothing wrong
okay to
yet.
have. It's
Kendrick
okay to
Lamar
have
has
sports.
Kendrick Lamar has better songs. And this is what I'm saying. How's this? This Kendrick Lamar has better records in his discography that could tell the story he's trying to tell better than what he
way
did.
better.
That's a diss.
That's
How
not a
dumb does that
diss.
sound? How dumb does that sound?
And I didn't even say it was a bad performance. I just said it was underwhelming. Like,
Yeah, Day Bear said the Super Bowl reaction, not his song.
you know, it's like Kendrick fans are like the new Nicki Minaj fans. Like, relax.
Unsubscribe. Hey, English, what the hell did I do to you? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
it's me. I'm telling you to suck a dick. He not telling you to suck a dick. That's pussy shit. I'm unsubscribing. Like, yeah, how fucking old are you?
I get those comments all the time.
That's
It's
pussy
crazy
shit. Like,
though.
I've never been in a nigga chat to. I unsubscribing. Nigga, what are you a bitch? Or what are you doing? Like, we can't disagree. We gotta all agree with each other. Like, God, I hate
That's the
bro.
problem. Like, if you
I
don't
hate Twitter
have
and
The
YouTube
internet,
niggas. I hate it.
DiFran,
if you
it's the
don't create a
internet.
space that is an absolute fucking echo chamber, such as having 10 people on a podcast who have the exact same
We
ideology,
all love Kendrick.
and
Oh my god.
all of Kendrick, every single one of them have the exact same take on everything, then that's, if you're not doing that, then that's bad.
That reminds me of the NFR pod. It's like it's the majority of
He
the
said
shit.
address him flop in all 2024. I mean, one of my top songs is No Face. So I don't think that I like Circadian Rhythm. I like No Face. I don't know. Any other year when Drake wasn't down, No Face and Circadian Rhythm would have been big fucking records. And Circadian Rhythm just did 100 million streams. So it's like
they're both fire.
It's like, okay, he flopped. All right. He flopped
Day
to what?
Bear
Like,
said, we love the drama. We're humans.
yeah,
I'm trying to stay ahead of drama in 2025.
Ain't lying. We do love drama.
We love the drama.
The Zeus Network, man.
Stop the cat, MicDrop. It was not mid. Say what it is.
It was
No, it wasn't ass. It's Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't make bad music. He's not a terrible performer. He doesn't make bad music. But from what we got, that was very underwhelming. The hip hop community is saying that was underwhelming. So I can only imagine what the casual fan is saying. Like,
I said this on my show. You know that shit was trash. Like the white people that you would expect not to like Kendrick, they weren't even saying like they wasn't even offended. That's why I said the messaging wasn't so powerful. They weren't even offended. They was just saying Kendrick fucking sucks.
Yeah,
they just say he ain't that, which is stupid. They say he's not talented, which is dumb. But like they're not even saying like this offended me. Why did the NFL allow this person to have this message about America? They didn't say that. They said this guy fucking sucks
because they didn't get it. They didn't get it, right?
I'm talking about away from symbolism. I'm just talking about they said he sucks, like talent-wise, he sucks. Like I said, when Beyonce did Formation, they was mad about that. They was like, oh, this Black Panther shit she's doing, da da da. I'm mad. I'm da da da. They didn't say she suck at singing. I mean, some of them, but they're fucking idiots if they think that. But they just said Kendrick suck, which like I said, I don't believe that. Kendrick is one of the best that we got. But like I said, the messaging could have been more powerful, in my opinion. Now, what can you do on a Super Bowl stage? I don't know the parameters of which you're allowed to really try to convey, but
there's definitely a lot of
secret symbolism that's got to be broken down by what's Dirk gonna break it down? The Dissect podcast, the fucking Knox Hill guy. Like, okay, they broke it down. What did the message fucking do? Like, it didn't do nothing for nobody. It made you already know shit that we already know as Black people in America. We already fucking know this stuff. So like my thing is like what changes came from that performance is my thing. Is it it's gonna make more artists want to be conscious? Okay. There's probably artists that do that now that nobody's checking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean like the general take on it from people outside of hip hop, like white conservatives did not like the show, I don't think. Probably because a lot of them are racist. Let's just call it for what it is. They're not going to like it anyway. But yeah, most people, like you said, for the people who are actually in hip hop and they don't even like it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here come Flying Low, dick sucker.
All right, Chicks Move in the building. Mr.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
We got Chigs in the building.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, bro?
Yo, no lie, I'm in bed and I'm just listening to all this nonsense. All this,
Chigs, you're not getting the interview, man.
Andrew, hold up, man. Hold up. All this unnecessary hate for Kendrick. Talk to me, man. What you guys want
How
to
is
see
it hate?
perform?
Hey, Jigs, I've been saying anything that bad.
No, more so Wardo.
What did
More
I
so
say
him
that
and
was
DiFran.
hate?
Going in. Let's go. Come on.
What did
Yo,
I say
why
that
do you
was hate?
guys hold on? First of all, he performed 4 hit songs that people know.
Okay, what are the 4 hit songs?
I'd say probably 5, maybe.
5 hit
Squabble
What
songs.
Up
songs
was the
did you
number 1
guys want
record.
him to perform? I'm so confused.
Backstreet Freestyle, Mad City,
Money Trees.
Money Trees. There's plenty of All Right.
All Right.
Kunta. Plenty of songs.
Yeah,
we
King
could've played.
Kunta would have been fire.
I would have loved if he played Element. Shit.
Like when I think Kendrick Lamar, I think those songs. I don't think Squabble Up necessarily. I don't really
He
think.
performed Humble, DNA.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Humble DNA. That's 2 massive hit songs that you should play. Other
All
than
the
that,
Stars with SZA.
okay, SZA was there.
That
That's
shit was
perfect.
lackluster as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna, that shit did
No,
not feel
was it?
big.
Stop the
That
cat,
shit did
man.
not feel big. SZA was a blip. SZA was a blip. She's supposed to be a superstar. She was a
She was
blip.
the highlight. I'm not even gonna lie. She was damn
Highlight.
near
She
the
looked
fucking
good.
highlight.
She looked good. Yeah.
Honestly, she should have had more time. Honestly,
That was
yeah.
a blip.
She was lip singing too, eh? They didn't have her actual she
Yeah.
wasn't that wasn't her actually fucking singing either, right? But you know what?
No
I
lie,
was
yo, the one record that kind of didn't really fit in, I'd probably say
Peekaboo?
Man at the Garden.
Man at the Garden.
Nah, Peekaboo was perfect
Man at
for
the
that.
Garden.
For that, yeah, of course.
They were rocking.
That's the only record that I would say, yeah, you probably shouldn't have. But yo, he wanted people to get to know all these new records.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
he's on
not
tour.
the time to do it at the Super Bowl.
If you do half and half, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, brother.
I don't think it was half and half.
I think it was.
Humble is like what? Double Diamond? Is that the Double Diamond record?
Yeah.
Humble.
If you
Humble's
do, yo,
big.
hold
Humble's
on.
big.
I'll
That's
give
like
you
his
that.
second biggest record, I think, after Not Like Us. I think it is.
That's what you should perform that.
If you do
DNA,
Humble,
cool.
DNA, Not Like Us, All the Stars, bro, that's half right there.
he
And
performed
then you
10
do
songs.
Squabble Up, which is picking up steam.
Squabble Up was a number 1 record when it came out. That
That's
that
what I'm
went number
saying.
1.
When I'm
It peaked at number 1.
Kendrick Lamar, am I gonna from all of his songs from 2011, I'm gonna play Squabble Up at the Super Bowl?
Yo, what's wrong
Honestly.
with that record, bro? Football
I'm not saying there's
players love
nothing
that
wrong
record.
with it, but if I'm Kendrick, if no one knew who this man was, you're gonna play Squabble Up.
Bro, what are you talking about? Nobody knew him. What?
I'm saying
You talking about the
hypothetically,
crowd
if
there
someone is
or
watching
what?
that
What are you
and
talking
no
about?
one knows who he is, I'm saying hypothetically, if someone is watching that and no one knows who he is, you're playing Squabble. If they give you 12 minutes to play any Kendrick song to get to know who he is, you're playing Squabble Up.
But this wasn't that. This wasn't a meet and greet, bro. People knows people know who Kendrick is. What are you talking
People
about?
in hip hop know Kendrick. Do people
And
that
that's
know
who he
Taylor Swift
performed for.
necessarily know Kendrick?
So you're
songs like that?
speaking about the crowd that was there, right? Which is, mainly white crowd, right?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. I think like what Mike
Would have
Drop
kicked
talked,
him off. He was spitting too many facts.
he was spitting too many facts.
He's still here.
Nah,
He
I
shut
gotta start the
down.
narrative.
I think what Mike Drop's talking about too is like not just him saying that. This is a common complaint by a lot of people. Even Charlemagne said that he felt Kendrick had a way, way bigger catalog to pull from at the Super Bowl. That's a common complaint from people, for sure.
Yeah, I even hear Kendrick fans say that.
Did Chiggs just come in here and get his shit off and dip?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I get it. I get what he's saying. Like, yeah, he played big songs. My thing is, okay, not to compare it to Drake, but if it was Drake, and let's just say hypothetically, like no one knows Drake, who Drake is. This is the introduction to Drake. This is a legacy performance from Drake. He might not be the best performer, but if Drake was to choose a set list,
English still bitching.
is Drake gonna play first person shooter? He might. Does he need to do it? Probably not. Probably not. If you're Kendrick, do you have to play Squabble Up? You can. It's probably your biggest year of your career. I'm not mad at that. But do you have other songs that you could probably play? Backseat would do really good in that arena. Mad City would.
I think he, like I said, man, I think he picked the message over like giving the most like amazing show or whatever. I think
What was the message?
I think he picked the story, right? And like I said, I think the records that he played plays into the story, like Squabble Up, for example. I think that ties into everything. I think the first song he played ties into everything. I think Peekaboo, Man at the Garden, that all is like a story in itself with the visuals.
What is the story that he's trying to tell with him playing Squabble Up and Peekaboo?
Squabble Up, I think, is just a metaphor for him having to fight, like him having to fight his whole life, right? Basically being engulfed in gang culture and then having to, and then eventually realizing that, you know, Bloods and they're not the real enemy. Like these people that like the Crips, they're not actually, like, I grew up my whole life thinking that this is the end. They're not really the real enemy. I think at a certain point he realized that, okay, I'm not going to be able to get my shit off by doing tracks like the one I did in the beginning, like the GNX teaser or whatever, bodies, whatever. That's not going to work. But if I do things like Humble, I do things like DNA, like without those records, Kendrick wouldn't be on that stage. So I think that's him saying, like, I've been playing this game the whole time by doing records like this to try and get to the point where I am right now to give this message. And I think the overall, the whole thing at the end where everyone's in the PlayStation controller and it's all filled up with people, I think he's saying, like, we got the control. Like we are the people who are really controlling this when we all come together, and we can turn the TV off if we all come together for a and I think that's like the whole.
Please don't piss me. No, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna crash. I ain't gonna crash because, like I said, that's a watered down message. If you want to tell a real message, who really controls shit, go full Kanye.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to be.
Kanye know who runs shit.
No, don't go full Kanye.
Bro,
no,
you can't. Yo, no, that's
I disagree. I do not approve of that message. No,
that is terrible advice, yo.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm not saying he should do that. That's dumb. Like I said, but that's my point. If you want to play in the industry, then yeah, you're gonna do the watered down shit. And now, if you don't want to be a part of the industry no more, and you want to try to really peel back the curtains, because what's the dirt talking about? You know, oh no, Kendrick saying, oh, we really run it, man. Who the profiteers of it? I don't know. Let me shut the fuck up.
My thing is, okay, I agree with what's the dirt is saying. If that's a message, that's cool. But do you think there's other songs that most people would actually know that could relay that same message?
Yes.
Like, especially because you said, you know, the struggles that he went through as far as gang violence and just oppression and all that. I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly had plenty of songs that could have been played. Like All Right, King Kunta, Black of the Berry. It's plenty of songs that a lot of people know way more than the Squabble Up. I get it, Squabble Up. It's a recent song. It's big currently. Off is his new album. Cool. But my thing is, like, even with Usher, I get Usher has a bigger catalog. I get that. But even with him playing new songs, the only song that he played was the single that he dropped on whatever album that was. The good shit with Summer Walker and 21. That's the only new song he played the entire performance. So Kendrick playing 2, 3, 4 songs from his new shit, it's cool. And if the thinking is let me play these songs at the Super Bowl to put more light on the tour I'm about to go on, that's cool. That's fine. But you're only gonna have one chance to perform at the Super Bowl. You'll probably never have the chance to do it ever again. That's the time where you want to play Squabble Up and Man at the Garden and
But that's the thing, man. That I think is what ties into the message is the fact that, like, you don't think he knows that people want him to do All Right, want him to do Money Trees.
He could have easily done
those. He knows Backseat Freestyle and all those ones are going to perform like crazy, but he opted not to do those. And I think there's a reason for it. Like, I think the records he picked were for a reason. That I think he wrote those records for the Super Bowl, bro. Squabble Up, all those. I think he wrote those with all this in mind. That's just me. But obviously he knows that him doing Bad Blood with Taylor Swift is going to be that's a smash for him. Like, people, I don't know, actually they are booing Taylor Swift at the game, so maybe not that in that case, but like, he knows that there's a lot of records he could pull from that people want to hear, but he didn't do that.
Him not performing the songs that he should have played was a protest to what exactly? What was the message by not playing the song today?
I just think he wrote those records that he performed at the Super Bowl for the Super Bowl, like for that performance. I think he wrote them for that performance in
The
particular.
only one that I heard, the only song that I heard that
that's why GNX is like no other Kendrick record that you've ever fucking heard in your life, is because I think he tailored a lot of it to the performance that he was doing. That's a hot take, but that's just my opinion.
The Super Bowl record that I heard from GNX that was definitely going to get played 1,000% was TV Off. Squabble Up, I don't necessarily think you have to play that. I don't think you have to play Man at the Garden. I don't think you have to play Peekaboo. TV Off makes sense. And you played it at the end. TV Off, turn the TV off. That makes sense. You played a Super Bowl. All the other shit, I don't really know. When you can play Backseat, when you can play Mad City, you can play All Right with the whole messaging and all that. Having Samuel L. Jackson, the King Kunta, Blacker the Berries. I heard Charlamagne the God talking about you should have started off by playing Blacker the Berry. I would rather hear that than Peekaboo. I'd rather hear that. I think even Kendrick fans saying that is valid. I don't think that's hate. I think that's just criticizing a performance that you want to hear songs that at that stage would ring off. I think those songs would ring off. Like as a Kendrick fan, I would want to hear that. I don't necessarily want to hear the shit that you just dropped 2 months ago. I mean, it's great music, but do I want to hear it at the Super Bowl? Yeah. For me personally, not really. Not really.
So you basically just wanted all hits. That's all you wanted, just back to back to back to back to back.
I mean,
that's the standard Super Bowl show. Realistically, that is what you would expect from a Super Bowl show. Usually,
to ask for hit songs.
That's not a bad thing, but I think it's good that he mixed it up. Not gonna lie.
Just think about this.
I think it's also,
man. This is the whole theme of it, man. Like the whole Samuel L. Jackson thing. Like I get it, but really think about it, right? When Samuel Jackson got fed up with Kendrick Lamar was at the end because he's like he did the scissor shit. It's like, oh yeah, well, that's what America wants. Come on, we want you to be calm. And in his defiant moment, his big fuck you is not like us. That's the fucking rebellious, like
that's the biggest song. You got to play it.
Well, I do think, bro. I do think it's
not like this. Isn't really just about Drake. It's about the whole conservatives in America. Man,
A minor.
It's about. It's also about Canadians. I feel.
Keep it a buck. So funny, man. It's crazy, man.
No, I think Not Like Us was pretty dope to get played because of the lawsuit and all that shit too. People were wondering if he was going to play.
I'm not even mad he played it. Like, you got to play that. That's why you there. Like you were there because of that.
And the fact that he brought up hate. Like he looked at the camera,
he looked at the camera and said, "We keep it a buck. We keep it a buck." At the beginning,
yo, he had a great year. Can we just say the man had a great year?
At the beginning of 2024,
that is crazy.
Anybody saying? I never heard anybody say the next hip hop people would be Kendrick Lamar. You've heard Kanye. You've heard like Jay-Z. And I'm gonna say this as a Drake fan. I don't even really want Drake to do Super Bowl because I don't care for his big records. Like the number ones, I don't even like those fucking songs. But nobody was saying Kendrick as a Super Bowl performer solo at the beginning of 2024. He was what people thought he was what he was for Dr. Dre. And that was just like you pop out, you do your little medley. Nobody was saying Kendrick Lamar's name before this. So yes, he got Super Bowl because he executed. He did what he had to do with Not Like Us. That's why he got the show.
Wait, what? No, I'm not gonna let you get that off. Bro, what are you talking about? Before
nobody was saying Kendrick Lamar still solo Super Bowl besides Kendrick fans.
No, Kendrick wouldn't have ever. I don't think Kendrick would have been given the opportunity to do the Super Bowl before, like just Kendrick as a solo act. I don't think he would have been given that opportunity without all the shit that happened over the last year. I don't think he would have been considered. That's just me.
Jarmon said Kendrick isn't the typical artist. Part of him obviously wanted to make a statement with the flag, but he's too blinded by Drake.
Yes, I think they're right. And I think he's also kind of proven too that he's not like, although everyone, paints him as this industry guy, the show that he gave wasn't really all that industry to me. It didn't look too industry to me.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty fucking hip hop.
Yeah, it was real safe hip hop. It was real safe. It was
What
the
were you
message
saying,
that,
Chigs?
it's the message that we always get that's like a safe message. And people are fine with the like I get he probably can't go crazy at Super Bowl. Like I'm not saying he could have went crazy, but it's a safe message. Like it's not like people keep talking about this message shit. Cause y'all honestly, everybody who's like this message, that message y'all heard, that's so groundbreaking to y'all. Like,
I
what's the
can't
difference
say
from
from
shit that
Canada.
he's saying, that Malcolm X has said, that Fred Hampton has said, that Dick Gregory has said? Like, what about that message was so groundbreaking? Was it because it was at the Super Bowl? But the thing is, y'all saying the message was groundbreaking, but the only niggas that's getting it is the people that are going through the shit. So it's like, okay, black people already know they gotta fucking go through bullshit every day. Black people know they gotta work 10 times harder than everybody else to get shit. They know that. So it's like, how is that powerful? It's not.
He had a more powerful
powerful
performance at the Grammys. I feel like the Grammy performance was way more powerful to the point where they had to take that video down off YouTube. That was controversial.
Chicks know he got to work harder. Like Warder know he got to work harder.
Yeah.
Like people know they got to work harder than everybody. They know they got to play the fucking game. You got to go into work and deal with people saying like little passive aggressive microaggression shit. Like people know that. That's not something new.
Like my
But
thing
what's
is
it gonna
like
change? The next day, Trump signed executive orders. Next day, still deport motherfuckers. Still, what did that do? Oh, y'all just wanted a message. Oh yeah, we got a thank you. Like the
my
nigga
thing
been giving
is like
he been doing the same message for the past fucking 15 years.
using the whole messaging excuse as the reason why he shouldn't play some of his biggest records. You can still relay your message while playing huge records. You're Kendrick Lamar. Your catalog, you have arguably one of the greatest catalogs in hip hop history. That's not an excuse. Oh, the message, he had to play this. You had other songs that would have fit the exact same message, and your message was not that different compared to all the other times you've performed. It's not, you had way more controversial performances in the past. So I don't really understand like, oh, but the message, he had to perform this. It's like, not really. You only have 12 minutes. It's not like you have 30 an hour. You only have 12 minutes, man. Like it's like you might want to play the records. You might want to play those records. You can mix it in, but you can still play those records, bro. I think it's just an excuse.
These niggas is drones and lies. I'm tired of all that. Like, that's how they love niggas like y'all to sleep. He needed to say it for the president. Like, nigga, Donald Trump don't give a fuck. Donald Trump watched this and who the fuck is that? He hopped on that fucking plane back to DC and started signing executive orders. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
y'all are okay
for
with being lulled to fucking sleep. Y'all are fine with being lulled to sleep. That shit did not push the needle for nothing. For real shit. And I ain't saying Kendrick Lamar got to be a real Black Panther, real fucking, but like it ain't do shit. It didn't do nothing.
Someone says, I'm not going to read out your username, la-di-da-di-da. It would have been co-opted by, oh shit, it went away.
Yeah, put it back up there.
It would, I missed that. Sorry, it just kind of fucking disappeared there.
My bad.
It would have been, sorry, can you read that out?
It would have been co-opted by corporate media if it was any more confrontational, like Kaepernick was. This way, he kept his integrity by being subtle.
Yeah, there's only so much he can fucking do, right? And he's got to go through a whole lot of hoops. A whole lot of shit needs to be approved before he's doing that, right? I would say it was probably one of the more cheaper Super Bowl performances that they had, is in terms of how much that show cost to put together. If we're looking at some of the shit that's been done over the years, like I think the GNX, they actually had to like take the bottom of it out and like have it so people were coming up the stairs and come up through it. Pretty cool.
No, I'm not denying that the performance aspect was. I'm not. It was a decent. If I was to rate just the performance aspect, Kendrick is one of the best performers out right now. Okay, I think it was a 7.5, 8. Right, I've seen a little bit more at his last tour. I've seen a lot more performing at his last tour. I felt like with him expanding.
Well, shit, if you giving it an 8, this shouldn't mean I'm talking about this shit. That's damn near perfect.
You think no? I said 7.5. Like there's just the performance. I'm not talking about like the song choices, the oh he couldn't have played like the actual set list. It's 4 out of 10. Like you could have played the songs that Kendrick fans wanted to hear, and also play the songs that relate to the message you were trying to put out there. You could have done both, right? But the performance aspect, I feel like he's always been a great performer. I feel
He's
like.
amazing, man. He's phenomenal. He really is.
So what I'm
He's
saying is,
very,
it's not
very,
hate.
very
It's
good
just like
performer.
it's criticism. This would be if this was any other. If this was Drake, I'll be criticizing it the exact same way.
That's
He's not
cap.
the best performer.
That's cap. I'm not gonna lie to you, or do, bro.
What
I've
you
only
say?
heard, yo, hold on. Yo, I've only heard criticisms from Drake fans and Republicans. Not gonna
You
lie to
haven't
you.
heard any criticism from Kendrick fans about this?
No. I've been reading my
They're
comments
all
all
saying
day.
it's great. It's my
Bro,
god.
Bro, I've been reading comments
You're
all
lying.
day on my videos. I haven't seen not one Kendrick fan come out and say, yo, as a Kendrick fan, I'm disappointed. You go
That's
check.
cap. That's cap.
Check my
I wouldn't
videos.
say, bro, I would say it goes beyond just conservatives, but maybe you're right, man. I just feel like I get to see exactly what you're seeing, chicks, because like I'm in that exact same algorithm, right?
Yeah, bro. My whole Twitter timeline is just fucked, bro. It's just, bro, you got people like fucking Matt Walsh, fucking who else? Who else tweeted? Some fucking Republican guy. There's a bunch of
Daily Wire, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. That's all I said. I'm like, bro, this wasn't for you. Just sit this one out.
Yeah,
it wasn't. Kerry Petty fucking a couple weeks ago, bro. Nobody complained. I mean, a couple years ago.
You literally just lied and you said that all Kendrick fans are only saying positive things about his performance. That's a lie.
From my comments, yes. From my algorithm, yes.
Oh, maybe
I promise you, bro.
Okay.
It's only streamers, right wingers, and Drake fans.
Because I see
complaining.
Me and DiFran, we're Drake fans, right? Even us, we criticize Drake for his performing. He's not the best performer in the world. But you're damn sure he gonna play them hits though. Right or wrong?
He's not gonna play every single
hit. That's a fact.
Drake,
no, bro.
Yeah, I think a Drake Super Bowl looks a lot fucking different than a Kendrick Super Bowl.
I don't think Drake on a Super Bowl stage, he's not going to play every single popular hit. He might give you 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10. Dude. Nah, man.
I think he's gonna do. No, maybe you're right. Like he probably put. I think he'd have to do something where he's just rapping. It couldn't just all be nonstop and sicko mode.
He'll do a couple mainstream joints, but he's not just doing just straight up like all the years.
I don't think he would do anything that nobody knew though, because he, like I don't like and Kendrick didn't do anything that nobody knew, but I don't think Drake would get up there and do like
if Drake puts out. All right, so wait, hold on. If Drake puts out a new album 2 months prior, you're telling me he's not going to perform any record? Yo, he's not going to perform one record or two?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You gotta remember that Kendrick got the tour too, right?
But the tour's coming up in like, what, 2 months?
Yeah, very soon.
When's that tour?
So, I don't blame him for doing some of those records.
Bro, Drake is going to do the same exact thing, bro. You have to.
Yeah, he's got to do some of his new joints for sure.
I literally just said Usher last year. He dropped an album the same day he performed. The only song that he played from the new album was the single he dropped 2 months prior, which was Good with Summer Walker and 21 Savage. That is it. He only played one new song, and that was the longest Super Bowl performance ever.
And Kendrick only played what, like 2, 3 new songs?
He played like 3 or 4.
Bro, yo, you're nitpicking, bro. Yo,
he played an unreleased snippet.
The unreleased
Squabble Up.
He
played Man of the Garden.
People know Squabble Up, bro.
He played Euphoria. He played Luther.
Here's my question.
He played seven.
Yo, that is crazy nitpicking.
What are you talking about?
He did 10 records. He did 7 new songs. How they nitpicking that? He did majority new shit.
Come on, bro.
Here's the thing, though. Actually, I got something kind of interesting because Act did reveal everything that happened. Like he revealed the entire fucking set list for this, and 99% of people were saying there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that this is his set list. Like they called it a joke. They called it a wash. Like there's no way that Kendrick's doing these records, and these are the exact same records he did. And now it's gone the other way with it, where it's like absolutely amazing. So I do think there's something to be said about people's perspectives on these records being played at the Super Bowl before they were played versus after Dare played because it's two different reactions. But I guess it is like you wouldn't expect him to do those records, but maybe when you hear it and watch it, it's like, oh, okay, I do fuck with this. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait for the legendary backpedal tomorrow on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna say. All right, so outside of Joe Budden, right? Can you guys tell me any other Kendrick fans that was like, oh my gosh, like he's not actually going to perform this? I didn't see any from his fans.
Oh yeah, there was people who were like, there's no way this is real.
People trying to dismiss it. That's not real. That's bullshit. There's people
not even
trying
real.
To dismiss that shit.
No, not Joe. I don't follow every Kendrick fan, so I can't every Kendrick fan. But I was like, you can probably guarantee when that shit leaked, there was niggas like, nah, Kendrick ain't doing that. And then when he do it, it's like, oh no, this is amazing. We love that. It was actually great.
Super Bowl leak. I don't know. I'll try and find something on the timeline from back when it got leaked.
Yeah, I think it was last Thursday, I believe, that it leaked.
Right? Yeah. He was right though. It's pretty crazy. I don't agree with him doing that either, by the way. I think that's no, I don't like that he did that.
Yeah. I thought it was also weird. But I think that's part of his revenge tour on Kendrick.
Why?
Like to kind of spoil it and say, yo, I got the one up. And also Ak is going back and forth with DJ Head.
Yeah.
I think when Kendrick dropped GNX, that's when DJ Head started gloating and said, yo, Ak, I thought you knew what we had going on in our camp. So then this was kind of like payback saying, I this over you guys.
True. I agree because I got a lot of backlash from the Kendrick fans too, right? And there was a particular point where I was almost tailoring my content like to take digs at him and stuff. Yeah. Because of just how pissed off I was. And I feel like Ak is doing the same thing kind of where
well he's been doing that for months now.
Yeah, for a while.
So that's not new.
I think it's gotten worse though.
Okay. How so?
Well, leaking the Super Bowl, like what did Kendrick really do to academics outside of just beating Drake in the battle?
He mentioned them on the record. He dissed them. He dissed them on the record.
But he was happy about that, according to him.
Yeah. I mean,
he said
I don't think it's about Kendrick. I think it's about Kendrick fans. Kind of like how you said, like you don't hate Kendrick or you weren't mad at Kendrick. You was more like to spite his fans. And I feel like that's because academics even believe that whole thing that happened to him with the 15-year-old is like driven by Kendrick fans. So he's like, oh, y'all want to play? All right, fuck y'all. Here we go. We're gonna drop this shit.
Well, yeah, that's part of it too. That's what I'm saying. I think all the stuff that just happened, which a lot of the people who were making, well, I mean, it kind of it got edited the whole hip hop demographic too, where a lot of non-hip hop people were making videos about academics and this kid. Like it got pretty big, right? Even like mainstream news outlets were reporting on it, I think, right?
Yeah.
But I do think he did kind of pigeonhole a lot of it as these are angry Kendrick fans.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple of them in there as well. But you had people that had nothing to do with the beef also making videos and saying like, bro, this is wrong. Right?
Yeah.
I've been preach. They spoke out.
They did.
There was a shit ton of YouTubers and streamers or whatever. Again, people that's not like involved in the beef.
They don't give a fuck about Kendrick or Drake.
Yeah. So I don't like I want to look at that as, oh, that's Kendrick fans that like started that. Again, that conversation was just horrible. Something you just don't do, especially at that level. So I didn't see anything wrong with people making videos saying, yo, you're wrong for this.
I don't see anything wrong with people doing videos saying he's wrong for it. I'll be the first person to say he's wrong, but I don't think academics is a fucking groomer. I don't think he's a pedophile. I don't think any of that stuff about Ak. And I think that people were very quick to label him as such when I just don't think that's the reality, really. He did say some fucked up shit, but do you guys really think he was grooming this young kid to fuck him or whatever? I don't.
It's like if people already hate you, it's gonna be easy to kind of like find the little list of things to kind of just pinpoint and just try to get you out of here. It's like you know how it is. You know how social media is. They'll just find something and just blow it up to be something it's not.
But on the flip side too, yo, if that was Meek Mill that was caught talking to a 15-year-old boy, yo, academics would not go to sleep for 30 days and 30 nights.
You're right. You're right.
Man, he would have killed me.
If that was my son, if that was Rory, come on.
Yeah, no, if it was any of his ops, it would have been up. He would have made a spectacle out of it for a long ass time.
Right. So I don't get why he was kind of shocked at the backlash initially. That's why I'm saying that it just wasn't Kendrick fans. Like, people have watched you tear down their favorite artists.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost a lot. He lost like 5,000 subscribers, I think, after
Damn,
that.
really?
Because he was at like, I remember seeing his King Academics. I think somebody pointed out like he was at like 903 and now he's at like 897 or something like that.
Yeah.
What?
That's like my act.
No, Academics. He had like 900,000 and now
So
he's
he
like
lost like
something.
10K subs, or
he lost like 5, like 6,000-7,000, something like that.
I mean, when all my shit was going on, I lost 2K.
Damn, that's crazy.
2-3K.
You just lost one.
Do you guys think this is actually a pretty good question? Someone asked, "Does Lil Wayne seem like a better idea now?" Seeing that,
no, absolutely not.
I don't agree either.
No,
I've seen Wayne perform, man.
Nobody wants to hear Lollipop at the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to hear.
I don't know about
fucking
that.
Make It Rain. No, bro. What are you talking about?
Like,
6 foot, 7 foot.
But
I don't want to hear all these high school records, bro.
No,
y'all gotta move on from.
I don't want to hear
I'm
about to crash out right now, bro. What are you guys talking about, bro?
No, I don't give a fuck about Humble. Damn, he like that,
bro. Leave Wayne in 2020, bro. Leave him in 2015, bro. I respect Wayne. I fuck with Wayne, but I do not want to see. I do not want to see Wayne performing on my TV screen, bro. I don't. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Bro, it is 2025. Name me a Lil Wayne hit record in the last 3 years, please.
Well, he hasn't really put out
in the last 4 years. Last 4 years.
It's not about your.
Okay, wait.
Listen,
last 5 years. Last 5 years, bro. What? Come on, no, bro.
Wait. You said that no one at the Super Bowl wants to hear Lollipop, but they want to hear Peekaboo.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes, that is a new record. Nope. What are you guys talking about?
He want to interview.
Yo, chat. All right. Yo, Ward, do a poll.
No answer, chat.
Bro, what are we talking about?
You trying to get the interview bad, yo. Chigs, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop.
Yo, I would rather hear Peekaboo on fucking repeat the entire day than to hear Lollipop at the Super Bowl, bro. I don't. I'm sorry.
The way you're talking just reminds
me. Back in 2015, yes. Back in 2014, yes. But no, not in 2025, bro.
The way you're talking.
And again, yo, I fuck with Wayne. I'm a huge Wayne fan. Yo, yes, yo.
You said you don't want to hear Lollipop at the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
I don't.
I mean, I don't really care. Lollipop, but like I said, he got more records than fucking
Lollipop. Like, this is Officer. Like, there's plenty.
I don't want to hear that either. Yo, none of it. None of
okay, you don't fuck with Wayne. You don't fuck.
That is crazy.
Okay, what would you want to hear from Wayne in the Super Bowl? What would you want to hear play the Super Bowl by Wayne? Nothing at all. You want to hear do nothing.
Get off my screen. What are you talking about?
Okay. So let me ask you this. Okay, so you think now? So now the president for the Super Bowl should be only acts that are having motion right now. So if they go to New York for Super Bowl, Jay-Z should not.
I don't want to see Jay-Z either, bro. What are we talking about, bro? I don't want to see Jay-Z perform. You
don't like hip hop, y'all. You don't like hip hop.
Yo, how many times have we seen Jay-Z perform on it?
Would you want to see Kanye?
No, fuck no.
You want to see Kanye?
How many times have we seen all these guys perform?
Why are you trolling?
You wouldn't want to,
bro. These are older acts. I don't want to see these guys perform on any stage right now, bro. It's 2025.
Who cares what?
Why we gatekeep it, bro? No,
what are you talking
I don't want to see Jay-Z. I'm sorry, Jay-Z's like what, 55?
Jakes, when is the person that's been chosen to pick the Super Bowl ever been dictated on who's hot right now? It's never been that until now. It's always been a legacy act that's been chosen to do it, right or wrong.
Yeah,
it's always been who's more legendary.
You can argue.
I
You can
think it
argue
depends on the
Bruno in
year.
2014 was
okay,
kind
but
of like
he had a
in his,
catalog.
you know,
Like these niggas have catalogs, like Super Bowl huge #1 record catalogs. It's either that or their legacy acts. It's never who has the hottest song last year. It's never been that.
I don't think,
bro, the hottest year.
When
Don't do that, bro. He had the hottest year.
When it
The
comes to
hottest
Wayne,
year. The
when it
song, #1 song in the country.
when it comes,
well, shit, they should let. Well, why the fuck Lil Nas X ain't performing Super Bowl? He had the biggest song back in fucking.
He didn't have a hot year, bro. He didn't have a hot year.
Road,
yes, he did.
He could have brought out some nigga. You said Lil
He
Nas X
had
didn't have a
that.
hot year.
He had
he
one
did.
record, bro.
did.
He had, bro. The
#1
remix don't
song
fucking
of all
count.
time.
Nah, he had multiple. He had multiple records.
the
That year.
longest
He had
Road
multiple
remix
records that
don't
was
count, bro.
bubbling.
No, he
had
had
the
that one record
longest-
with Jack
Nah,
Harlow.
he had the Santa Claus shit. He had the shit with Jack
He
Harlow.
had Industry
Them
Baby.
shits
That
was
was a
ass.
fucking big record.
Them shits was ass, man.
You
What
know,
was
it was
that
ass.
shit?
Okay, that was you know Lil Nas X is like for rap for y'all ain't gonna call him rap, but they put him in the rap category. 2 of his songs are the top 5 longest charting on Billboard. Is Industry Baby and Old Town Run. That's country, so that don't really count. But like, I'm not even really saying Lil Nas X should do it. But I'm just saying like. Saying that it should only be people that are active right now, that's people who should do the Super Bowl, that's never been the precedent. That's never been it. So to say you said you didn't want to, like Wayne, I get okay, he don't want to, he's on drugs, whatever the fuck, maybe it won't be a great performance. But to say you don't think Kanye could put on a Super Bowl performance?
That might be the only other rapper.
No, 2 different things. Can he perform there? Yes. Do I want to see the nigga perform? No.
Why not?
Bro, I
Oh,
don't
man, I
want
would
to
love to
see
see
Kanye
Kanye,
West.
but we
Okay,
would
so,
never
okay,
see it.
Chiggs, this is my question.
Yo, I don't want to see him perform at my local bar.
So we should have no more rappers in Super Bowl. There should be no more rappers.
Bro,
in Super
I don't
Bowl,
want to
right?
see
Because
Kanye
who else can
perform
do it?
at a high school show,
But you
bro.
wanna
What are
see
we
Kendrick?
talking
Okay, but
about?
okay. So what other rappers would you want to see the Super Bowl? What rappers do you want to see the Super Bowl?
Kendrick.
So hip hop is done. Hip
That's
hop is
what it
done
sounds
for you.
like. Kendrick,
No more hip-hop.
Kendrick, man.
You know what's funny, yo? Next
Stop
year, I would not mind seeing Drake.
No, there's not going to be. I think after this performance, I don't think.
I
Like,
would not. Yo,
Would you rather see Drake?
hold on,
Kanye?
yo. If Drake has a great year, I would not mind seeing Drake.
That's not gonna happen. We know it's not gonna happen though. Like,
No, yeah, of course. But I'm saying, like,
but my thing is,
I
you
wouldn't
rather
mind
see
that.
Drake than Kanye?
Yes. In 2025, yes.
Okay, well,
I
Yo,
would
what
rather see
Kanye
Kanye,
record do
because
you
my
want to
thing
see
for
him
Drake
perform,
is like
bro?
the
Tell me, what record? Tell me,
all
bro.
the lights,
How many,
power.
yo, how many
like, bro,
shows
he gonna
and
go
concerts
fucking
have we
crazy.
seen him perform those records?
the Super Bowl is a different bag, though, man.
Because they performed before, we can't watch them perform. The Super Bowl's the performances on. It's supposed to be the performances.
Yo,
on
if
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
drinking,
that's like saying,
yo, if
listen,
I'm drinking liquor,
Prince performed in 2007. Prince performed in 2007, right? It was 2007 when Prince performed. Prince has been in the game since what, like the 80s, forever. That's like saying, why would we want to watch Prince perform? He's been performing for the past 30 years. Why would we want to watch Prince? It's like, what are we talking
I don't
about?
want to see no legacy acts.
What are we
Man.
talking about?
Why are you trolling?
I'm
Why are
sorry.
you trolling?
So who do you think?
Okay, so but that's my point.
You don't want
no more
hip-hop. You want
hip hop
country.
at this point, because who else would do it? You want okay? What about Travis Scott? You want Travis Scott to
put on a great show. I think he's got the catalog.
So you rather see Travis than Kanye?
You think Travis over Wayne?
Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%.
I think Travis had
bro.
more
No,
energy.
Travis had the energy.
Man, what are we talking about? Yes.
And Kanye don't have the energy?
No, I never said that. Personally, I just don't want to see Kanye West on
Rihanna
my
was
screen in 2025.
Rihanna was up there pregnant on a stage, elevated 30 feet and performed. That was the
And she did a great job.
She didn't do shit.
I thought she was fine. I thought she
So
did a
why?
great job.
Okay, the energy argument is stupid. That's what I'm saying. You don't need energy.
Yeah, I never said anything about that.
Like
I'm just saying, it's just certain older artists that I just don't want to see in 2025 moving forward. I'm sorry. Kanye West, no, bro. No, bro. Like, go back to Twitter, bro.
Flacco's backstage, bro.
Who we gotta find out who Chig's agents
I
are.
got you. Hold up.
Big Flock in the building.
My shit
Yo, man. Hey, man, Matt.
What's up, bro?
My guy, man.
Cole cannot do it.
We got DiFran. We got what we call it, man. Lawardo Ugly. Wait, who's like the pink? Oh,
Chicks.
That's good, nigga. What's good, Flacco?
That's Chig's.
Flacco,
man.
did you take that? Did you get that Shure SM7B from No Jumper? You take that from the back room?
Who?
The mic.
What happened?
The mic. The Shure M7B.
Oh yeah, nah, man, bro. This is like the one that I've been had now, man, for like a few years now. No, but I'm definitely trying to like upgrade it to like my
Man, that's
hair.
like
So
one
like
of
my
the
like new set, and in like probably like I'll say like 2 weeks is gonna be kind of like the Candace Owens set, which is like
Nigga
oh
said Candace
Oh
Owens. I'm
shit.
dead.
Candace
yeah, right.
Owens.
Because I hate like kind of like having like the camera hair and like this. Or I like and like my desk doesn't really show, so like I'm definitely kind of like transitioning, man. But yo, what y'all been talking about, man?
we've been talking about the
Your boy
Grammys.
Tiggs is
We've been
wild.
talking about the Super Bowl. We've been talking about those two things mostly the Super Bowl. So
Yo, I feel like I feel like the halftime show to me wasn't even bad. I feel like what he did though that was kind of not smart, right? Was okay. So what he did, if that was a hip hop show, I don't feel like any hip hop fan watched that performance and thought there was a bad song played. I don't think he played a bad hip hop song, right? We all enjoyed like every one of the songs that was played. But what you did was when you put woke messaging inside that performance, one, you already pissing off a certain sector of NFL fans, which is like the conservative country white boys, right? They hate that shit. So then you already have the Drake stands who are on your ass and they hate you. And then you have the conservative white boys who ain't really fucking with it. And then when you play songs like, for example, when you drop GNX, you told us that GNX was for the West Coast, that GNX was a niche-based album for the West Coast, and it really wasn't for the world. So you don't play that album on the world stage. Now, middle of America ain't really resonating with it. So now what you have is Drake stands who would have said it was ass nonetheless. You have the conservative political niggas who is saying it's ass nonetheless. And then you have middle of America who can't relate to not one song you played. They saying this shit is ass. Now, the only people who is happy with it is the niche-based hip-hop purist or people like like us who sort of just likes hip-hop, so we enjoy the songs being played and we really wasn't there. Also too, people who were in attendance, even if you like the songs, just the energy of the arena and how they really wasn't fucking with it at all, that would have affected you, which is why like Kai Cenat is saying it really it wasn't good because Kai Cenat was there saying the energy said we're not fucking with this at all. So I don't feel like anybody can say that this was a good performance. Now, the worst of all time is crazy. I feel like that's a lie, right? Because like this is for sure better than the Rihanna shit, right? Right. Like, bro, listen, bro, she was pregnant, like feet swollen, barely could dance, barely could sing, breath control out of pocket. So if you say that this is worse than Rihanna, you just a dick rider. You feel me? Right? Like it's that simple, right? Bro, you are a dick rider, like extraordinaire. So no, it wasn't the worst, but it was bad, right? Like by no means is this better than Michael Jackson. Like, fuck what the numbers say.
I'm just saying it's mid. I didn't say
you said it was bad, Flocka. What did you say it was?
I don't
think bad or what?
It was mid. It was okay.
You said it was mid.
Yeah, it was mid.
Think that's hate
and
to
it was
say
okay.
it's mid. That's not hating it by saying it's mid. That's criticizing.
Was it mid because of what? Like the performance or what? Set list?
I feel like the performance, like here, for example, right? I feel like what he was trying to convey, the pieces fit awkwardly, meaning this, right? You either stick to one thing or the other, right? So if you're gonna do I'm gonna do the game of America. I'm gonna really like let these people feel this. I'm gonna go with the Black Panther shit and really go through with it. Go through with it. If you're gonna do the hits, do the hit game. If you're gonna do the fuck Drake, this is all about me sticking my finger up at Drake, nigga. We fucking packing them out. Go with that. But when you try to make all three puzzles fit together, it just fit awkwardly, right? Listen, trying to fit the Drake pack out in with the Black Power messaging, nigga, it just didn't fit, right? So I just feel like the messaging is off. He ain't really that great of a fucking performer, all right?
Not gonna say that.
His like, stage presence, right? His stage presence, he looked awkward, bro. Like he's like 5'2", bell bottoms on, like the little feet is like scurrying all across the fucking stage and shit. Like he just looked fucking awkward, bro. Like he's not right. Again, the performance was awkward. The songs ain't really resonate or hit. Fam, listen, bro. And if the NFL has to give you a crowd, right, noise.
Hold on, wait, hold on. So you're basing it. Wait.
Castanet did say they enhanced the crowd noise. He did say that.
I don't think the right.
He wasn't performing for the crowd. Like
I don't
there's
think
a whole audience outside of that stadium that is watching it. There was 133 million people that watched it. Fuck the crowd.
And they said it was mid.
That crowd wasn't for him. Like,
but the audience that watched it said it was
the crowd is there to watch football. They're not there really for him.
If it's true what Castanet said, that they enhance the audience for certain parts, right? He wants people to hone in on the A minor part because you need that stadium crowd to do that. So if that was true that they enhanced that, then it's like, all right, that's like cheap. That's like whack. If you really look at it like that, if we believe that's what happened,
reactions from people
because that makes people at home feel like, oh, because that's what everybody's saying. The whole stadium said it. That's kind of going into that, manipulation shit.
Listen, bro, you could tell the whole stadium ain't say it, bro. You mean to tell me,
the
bro,
whole
that
stadium
the entire
was
performance
white? That shit was 95% white.
No, it wasn't.
Of course. Bro, what? Did you see the stadium?
Yeah.
Please go look. The whole stadium was white, bro.
I think he just picked.
That was not for that audience, bro. I promise you, that was not for the audience.
If it's a global song, as y'all saying it is, it shouldn't matter, should it? If it's such a global song,
worldwide song, white people. Bro, what are you talking about here, man?
Yeah, I think he just picked doing like a hip hop performance, like a real rap show. Like it was obviously all hip hop. I think he could have, if he wanted, went through a whole bunch of hits, and maybe Middle America would have loved that, but obviously this show, the way that he tailored it, it wasn't for those people. And as far as the conservative people, well, like you said, Flacco, the Drake people are going to hate anyway. But the conservative people, even if he did do all these smash, I don't think they're going to rock with him anyway.
They're not.
I think they're just going to fucking shit on it regardless. Most of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them because he's a black guy up there, right? Like, you know.
I think that's cold,
bro. Nah, because they didn't really like hate like Travis Scott shit, right? Travis Scott like performed, right, and they didn't really hate that shit like that, right? But it's because when you try to put certain messaging in it, bro, that we all know, bro, it's for theatrics. But listen, bro, nobody here takes Kendrick Lamar seriously as a black savior, my nigga, right? But we know by now that all right there is all theatrics, bro. You come from gangbanging, my nigga, bro. You had
what are you talking about? Y'all might have got
listen, bro, you had a billionaire. No, wait.
Y'all might have
you had a billionaire crip walk. No. You had a billionaire crip walking, nigga. You not no black savior, my nigga, bro. It's all theatrics, bro. No nigga who is really that tapped into their consciousness will be that obsessed with gangbanging to where you would have a billionaire who's a mother leave her babies and her husband to come on the world stage to crip walk. Why is that cool?
I think
why
that's
is that shit straight?
That's not really on Kendrick. That's on her. I think she's corny for.
No, he brought her to crip walk.
But that you could choose to do that. It's not like he forced her to do that. She chose to do that.
No, he brought her to crip walk. That was the thing, right? Because she danced to the song, like I think like at some like tournament, she was also crip walking. So then
back in the day
at the Olympics,
isn't she from Compton, bro?
She's from Compton.
Yes,
they're good
is. But let's all bring it back to the original. Serena Williams is only out there because of Drake.
That's it. Crip walking, bro. That's it. She like a dance now. Like everyone's fucking crip walking. Go on TikTok. Everyone's crip walking. Even I've tried to learn to no avail.
It's in Fortnite too. Might be mad.
No, sure.
They want to take it further. They want to say Serena crip walking and then what happened to her family due to South Compton Crips is like, what's the point? What are you doing there?
It's part of like the Not Like Us theme, isn't it? Like that's.
If Crips kill my sister, I'm not doing that dance. That's just me. I wouldn't go on Super Bowl stage and do that dance. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that.
Nah.
Especially when it's like when it's despite it's really despite Drake. That's the reason she's there. She's not there because like her being from Compton obviously plays to it, but she's out there because
but he's still fucked though. So like listen, bro. Listen, bro.
Like,
I'll be real, my nigga. Men and women have different get backs, bro. Yo, if I fuck, bro, listen, bro, there ain't shit a bitch could do to me, bro. If I already clap cheeks, bro, I don't care if that bitch goes to like the White House, bro, and say I ain't shit. Bitch, I fucked it, right?
No, but here's the thing, too. Do you think if Drake had the opportunity, he wouldn't have? Drake would bring up every.
Bro, Drake is the pettiest nigga on earth. What are we talking about?
And everybody calls it corny. Every time he do it, it's
Kendrick
corny.
ever spoke to, he would have on the fucking stage.
And everybody would have called it corny. Let's keep it a buck.
Drake
Everybody
is the same guy that fucks his man's exes, bro. What are we saying here, yo?
Bro, that's been
he fucks him
it's
and
corny.
then he goes on the record and snitches on, bro.
You talking about
what
Lil
are we
Wayne?
saying?
You talking about Lil Wayne, huh? The Lil Wayne shit.
I don't mind it. I don't mind the Serena thing. I don't think it's that corny.
Oh,
nah, it's corny though, bro. Listen, bro.
Drake's whole Drake. If he's trying to get at Drake, which he is, Drake's whole MO, like a large part of the angles that Drake is going to take in a beef, is often related to women. He will fuck your bitch. He will do this. He will do that. So I don't think it's that big of a deal of him bringing Serena up there. You know, to be petty.
That was get back. That was the perfect get back moment.
Yeah,
on the biggest stage.
Kendrick doing the same thing the industry did to black women. He just using them. They pawns really in his game. The same thing we criticize Drake for, using women as pawns in the game.
But she wanted to be up there. What are you talking about?
Kendrick only calls Serena Williams because she has to do something with Drake.
I think this all originated. Didn't she do like a little dance or something, Not Like Us, or something on stage? What was that all? When was that? The ESPYs or some shit?
That was at the
ESPYs. She said don't battle. She said
don't never get in a battle with Kendrick Lamar or something like that. And then she did little dance or whatever, the little crip walk on stage. So right at that point, if I was Kendrick, I'd be like, that's perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking hit her up right now.
Even that statement though, right? I disagree with, and bro, I've been hearing a lot of people like say this. Bro, I was watching the fucking Gilbert Arenas podcast. I had to turn that shit on, bro. Them niggas talking about Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time. Now I said, bro, you niggas is sucking dick. This shit is
goat, bro. He's a goat. What's the problem?
Even the statement of like, don't battle Kendrick Lamar. Listen, bro, we don't have any proof, right, to back up the statement of don't battle Kendrick Lamar. We haven't seen Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle yet. Listen, bro, I don't count this shit.
Wait, what are you talking about, Flacco? Yo, bro, Flacco, what are you talking about, bro?
And
we just got proof all last year.
No, here's why I don't count this as no rap battle, nigga. Fam, if it's been proven that UMG, listen, it didn't matter if Kendrick Lamar dropped poopity scoop. UMG would have made this shit the biggest song in the world, and it would have been a song right that would have overshadowed Drake.
It was already a big song though.
Right, so like this wasn't no rap beef, bro. This was a pack out. Meaning, bro, we can all fight if it's 100 niggas versus one. Meaning, bro, I don't care who you got for me, nigga. John Bone Jones, nigga. 100 niggas, we packing him out. So like we haven't seen Kendrick Lamar in no rap beef, nigga. This was a Lucian versus Drake, and Kendrick Lamar was just a little pawn that niggas threw at him, right? I want to see Kendrick Lamar battle somebody, right, without Lucian, nigga, right? And again, it ain't a coincidence, nigga, that Kendrick Lamar ain't really pop off, nigga, until he signed that short-term contract with Lucian, sold his soul to the devil.
Bro.
Man.
Bro, hold on, There was only one artist between Drake and Kendrick that's been championing Lucian Grange, giving him shout-outs his entire career, and that's Drake. Drake has name dropped Lucian for like at least 10 songs, bragging about all the money, all the power that he has because of Lucian. So what are you saying that because now he lost this beef?
Hey, Chicks, question for you, Chicks.
Yeah.
Chicks, a question for you, right?
What's up?
Chicks, we know you fuck niggas bitches, right? Now, Chicks, listen.
This is
allegedly.
No, wait. No,
allegedly.
Chicks,
yo, what kind of stream is this, bro?
Allegedly.
What are we on?
Chicks, listen, understand. Listen, Chicks, understand my analogy real quick, okay? Bro, listen, bro. We're all scumbags here, right? It's kind of like that nigga who's on his Facebook page or on his Twitter page, right? Bragging about how good his girl can cook, how good her pussy is, how good a woman she is, right? Bro, every nigga who is seeing him brag about his bitch, we're gonna try to take her. You know why? Because we want the good thing. So Drake done brag about Lucian being why he's big enough for so long. And Kendrick Lamar said, hold up, nigga. I want to see exactly how that Lucian Paducey feel. And Kendrick Lamar found out the Paducey nigga is amazing.
Bro,
nigga.
that is a wild comparison, bro. That is,
Right?
No, look,
bro, that is
like,
nutty.
here's the
No,
thing, man.
I do understand what you. I do get what you're saying because there are some
I
times where niggas talk about that girl too much around niggas. Like, man, she get fired top
I
shit.
wonder.
Some niggas be like, hold on, let me. And that's how you see niggas like, why my homeboy fuck my girls? Like, you talking too much, nigga. You bigging up too much. Shut the fuck up.
Listen, no, but you can't, like, for when she said no one should battle Kendrick Lamar, if you look at how he fucking laid this thing out, bro, like the way that the strategy that he had in his beef, the way he's laid everything out, the way he won the fucking pop out, the fact that, no, I know you, do you think that Not Like Us wouldn't be a #1 record without bots?
Yes.
Because I think it would be #1 regardless.
No.
I think so too.
No, Matt, listen. Hey, bro, Matt, listen, right? Matt, look. Matt, you are a hyper intellectual. You are very smart, right? And what's happening, bro, it's kind of like that thing, right? Where like when smart niggas observe a dumb nigga, we try to like super analyze the dumb nigga actions because we just can't accept that he's just doing right. We think that like stand for something, right? Or like it's kind of like, yo, like when we're like so smart that we sort of like see a dumb nigga do stupid shit and we just sort of like super analyze it and try to like pull from it because we believe that this shit can't just be some stupid shit. For example, right? Fam, I don't feel like Kendrick Lamar mapped this shit out, bro. I feel, listen, bro, I feel like that lying piece of shit was just throwing shit, bro, at the fucking wall, bro. Lying about having daughters, lying about snitching.
Nah, they was both doing that. Both of them did that. Both of them lied, bro.
At least Drake had a certified hit,
bro.
The fucking
Drake lied about Whitney. He lied about a bunch of shit, bro. Like, it's a rap battle, man. And yo, I think a lot of people have not watched actual rap battles. Like, you gotta lie, my nigga. You gotta make shit up. That's the point of it. Like, they're not actually telling truth. You gotta lie. The winner is determined on who the crowd believes the best line is.
Crowd, the crowd.
That's all it is.
Yep, and the opt, like, no, just everything he did, bro. Even his
was the perfect storm. I'm sorry.
Like, if you, to me, and I said this earlier, Not Like Us is the biggest diss record ever, and no one's ever gonna beat it. No one will ever surpass what Kendrick just did in hip hop beef for a diss record. How? Like, okay, so you're telling me for someone to beat this, they need to have a #1 record that's been a #1 record for a while, trending everywhere, all over TikTok. The whole fucking world's dancing to it. Banger ass video, full on pop out show, does it 10 times, dancing on Drake's grave. Then he wins 5 Grammys from it. I know people say shit about the Grammys. He won 5 Grammys for it. Then he does it at the Super Bowl. That's all in this record. Who in hip hop is ever gonna fucking do this with a diss record again?
Keep in mind, listen, bro, this was against the #1 artist.
Like, come on.
This was against the #1 fan favorite artist in Drake, bro. What are we saying here, man?
Yo, do we forget like the impact that Back to Back had? Like, we sort of just like
it wasn't close to this.
Like, just like forget about that, right? Bro. Listen, bro. Like, Drake chose to move on. Listen, bro. Drake could have milked this shit right, but Drake chose.
Oh my god!
Right? I think Meek went to jail.
Drake
though, right?
milked the fuck out of Back to Back, bro.
No, he did. But
he milked. I promise you, dog.
No, he did, but not to
this. That shit for months, my nigga.
Not to this.
Trust me. When that record came out and Drake realized he had a smash hit, my nigga, he milked that shit, bro. He performed that shit for at least 6 months straight.
And Drake stayed subbing Meek for like a couple albums, a few albums.
So that's why people say, yo, if this was Drake that came out victorious, bro, he'd be doing the same thing too. Imagine Drake at the Super Bowl stage. he's gotta fucking hit this record on Kendrick Lamar, he would violate. We watched him violate Meek for less.
We missed a super chat here, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, my man Chick's trying to get that interview, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
From who?
You working
He
overtime,
want that
boy.
dad interview.
You trying to get that little Elliot Wilson, Nadeska, Alexis?
Kendrick?
Is there like
Bro,
a
I just want us to be logical here, man. Can we be logical and fair, please?
That's
and
all I'm
it's funny
trying to
because,
do.
yo, if Drake also had a crazy diss record, bro, we'd all be championing it.
But he did have a crazy
Easily.
diss track.
Which one?
Okay, we
Family Matters was the best song.
It wasn't
in
a
his
hit. It
entire
wasn't a
battle.
hit. It was nah.
But okay, why wasn't it a hit though, Chicks? Why?
I just don't think. I mean,
No,
I think it was.
no,
Hold on, wait.
It was three. It
I
was
think
three
it was
different
cool
songs.
for
It
the
was three
back and
different songs
forth.
in one. It wasn't meant to be.
Hold on.
Be
I
honest
think it
though,
was
Chicks.
cool
Why
for the
wasn't it
back
a
and
hit?
forth at the time, but once Not Like Us dropped, like it just like Drake just couldn't do anything about it.
Chicks, but why couldn't Drake do nothing about it though?
UMG.
Because the song was fucking amazing.
UMG.
Bro, listen,
It
but
wasn't
we just
UMG,
heard, look,
bro.
we
Y'all
just heard
niggas is crazy. Yo, you know what's funny?
we
Hold
just
on,
heard him play that. Chicks, listen, Chicks.
Hold on, fucker. Hold
We
on.
just heard him play right. Listen, we just heard him play that same West Coast fuck shit at the world stage, and niggas said, "What the fuck is this shit?" Right? You think that Not Like Us resonated with the world, like organically? Absolutely.
You know what's funny, bro? Yo,
bro.
hold on. Before people actually knew about the whole UMG thing, nobody blamed UMG. That's the funny part about it.
Niggas ain't know.
Niggas ain't know. That's why.
Because it was organic.
Now people were saying it was bots when it came out. No bullshit. Because they was like, they're saying about Meet the Grams. They was like, how's it got 1 million views already? And like, what's going on here,
bro? They was going back and forth, tit for tat. And then he drops Not Like Us, and that was the fan favorite. That's the one people gravitated towards. Before people knew about the bots, UMG, whatever.
I think low key. I think a lot of people say Euphoria is the better of all the records.
Push Ups is the best. Push Ups is a smash for me. I love Push Ups.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with Push Ups too.
Push Ups is hard, man.
Bro, Family Matters to me was like, listen, bro, against in any other battle, meaning this, bro, listen, yo, if Tupac and Drake was battling and like UMG just stood to the side and Drake dropped Family Matters, bro, Drake is clearing Pac. If Jay-Z and Drake is beefing and Drake dropped Family Matters, Drake, bro, he's clearing Jay-Z.
I do think if Family Matters was a shorter song, if it was a shorter song, I do think it would have been received a little bit better. I think it's because it was.
Bro, it's the best diss track we probably ever heard in a battle, nigga. Bro, Family Matters was impeccable.
Family Matters
was phenomenal.
It is. It was and everyone downplayed it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just the Meet the Gram shit, kind of. You know.
Hey,
bro, Meet the Grams was terrible, my nigga. Bro, it was.
I'm not saying Meet the Grams was Gram. I'm just saying it stepped on that moment.
No, that's the point though. It didn't step on it. UMG, listen, bro. We know
UMG put everything out there.
Fam, listen, bro. Fam, we know that it's orchestrated, bro. When you're telling me that a song as terrible as Meet the Grams stepped on Family Matters, nigga. Bro, we know it. Like, come on, bro. We know if this was a fair playing field, my nigga, there's not a rapper alive who could withstand Family Matters, bro. Family Matters was one of them records, bro, where, yo, if this was a fair playing field, nigga, our children will be studying Family Matters in like their like sociology class someday, nigga. Like that's how profound like Family Matters. Bro, listen, bro. Family Matters and Exhibit C to me are the two rap songs where I consider it literature. Like that's how profound they were. Feel me? So for that song to be stepped on by some West Coast shit that only West Coast niggas can relate to, it's like, come on, bro. You feel me? It's fuck shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If Family Matters was a shorter song, if it was condensed to maybe like the second verse and the third verse only, I think it would have.
What happened?
I just think it was because it was a longer song. It's like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. People's attention span's not like that. So it's like
it just wasn't a record you could dance to, bro. That's all it is.
Fam, he bought the Good Kid, Mad City band and destroyed it in the video.
It's not a record
come on,
dance
bro.
to.
So that means it's not a hit because you can dance to it?
No, it could still be a hit. But if we're talking about like the main difference is that yo, Not Like Us was fucking catchy as shit, and it was violating Drake too.
Nigga said the second verse was unnecessary.
Nigga, what?
Did we
And then what's the best verse though?
I think we missed some super chats, so I just wanted to take care of them real quick.
Yeah.
Is there like a button, bro? Is there a button to find that'll just give you the super chats or what?
Wardo can probably pull them up on his shit because he's the.
I gotta scroll.
And my boy wants to join the Potty Mouth podcast. Can I?
Yeah,
how do I get him a link?
Yeah.
You
could just send him the link I sent you.
Plus, right?
Yeah.
You click the plus and then you click on. No, wait, no. That's not how you do it.
Yeah, Matt, you could send him the link I sent you. I think it's
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see if I can find the donations too. My bad, y'all. Shout out to y'all donating in the chat. Really appreciate it. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it.
We got the world in here, man.
Yeah, man. Show. That's why I love it. I love the panels. I love the discussion. You know what I'm saying?
So where's your uncle at? Because I want to talk to the man of the house.
What's good, bro?
Yo, Wardo, wait, how come you like abandon your like co-host? Like I don't see that.
Why do you always do this narrative?
He said it every time.
I talk to DK every single day, damn near.
But he was the co-host of your podcast. But you all of a sudden like you went like Beyonce now. Like you don't even like
Beyonce.
Like invite him here no more, bro.
No, it's because he got real life shit going on. He busy. He in school, so it's like
I'm busy for what? 12 a.m. live stream? Like what? Is he at work at 12 a.m.?
He was supposed to be on today, but he had work today, so he was supposed to be on today. Actually,
so he's still not home yet from work. Like he works what? Like all night.
I don't know. You can ask him. You got his number.
Man,
right?
you ain't like that nigga, man. Nah.
Daddy Bear said, "Talk about Meet the Grams." Meet the Grams, the music is like a Pusha T ripoff like song.
I cannot.
No,
Meet the Grams is what they've been asking me for a long
time.
Mom,
I'm talking to your daddy. It's like, all right, bro. I'm gonna fuck about that.
Did Chigs dip?
Yeah, or I think something happened to us. It like froze out.
Hold on one second. I'm just gonna send this link to my boy here.
Shout out to y'all donating though.
Yeah, is there a way to pull the super chats up or what?
There should be like a heart thing, Wardo. It should be a thing on the side of like show super chats only.
It's supposed to say like fan funding, right?
I don't know where it's at on Restream. I don't know how to pull it up.
Wardo don't know how to work shit.
Yeah,
I'm used to
wait. Wait, wait, no, no, right? Look, right. So look, Matt, if you open up like another tab and just go to like YouTube Studios,
okay,
right, you'll be able to go to like your YouTube Studios, go to like go live, and then you'll be able to see the current live stream. And if you pull that up, you can click on fan funding in the chat.
Okay, so go to content and then go, or do I need to go live?
Yeah.
Oh, like just the live tab at the top.
Yeah, like the live thing. You should be able to look at your live in your studio, and it should tell you.
And then would it be under analytics?
For that video? No. Right, click on go live.
Oh, go live. Okay, like create go live.
Yeah, and it takes you to the live studio.
And now I see it.
Yes. So then click on the live stream that's currently going on.
Yep. Okay, I'm in there.
Yeah, and then on the right is the chat. You just click on that like down button, and then you'll be able to click on fan funding.
Where's fan funding?
So it's like the chat, and then like where it says live chat or live, I think you click on that.
Oh shit! Hold on. Fan funding.
Yes, right. Like you see like the chat, right?
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a whole bunch here. Now I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, so Jaymon, $10. I'm disappointed in Kendrick for making this about a grown man not giving the culture retribution from the NFL during the Colin Cap days and really highlighting himself and his music. What do you guys think?
That's how I feel. I feel like he could have did a better job highlighting himself. Like I get the Drake shit, but it's like you got better records. Because like when I'm saying better records, I'm not even talking about like he got to play hits. I'm just saying like for that message he's trying to convey, the story he's trying to tell, he got better records that could convey that story better in his catalog. But he decided to, like they said earlier, he owns all the GNX, so he want to make money. Okay, that's all he care about. All right.
Okay, we got another
No,
one.
bro.
$5 from Jamon again. Hot take. He did the culture a disservice with this show. What do you guys think about that?
No, well, sorry, no. So that part I disagree with. He ain't do the culture a disservice, because if this was a show for the culture, then he delivered, right? Like, he played records that we fuck with. He put the message in. This was a show that was catered for the culture, for hip hop. So I don't believe that, but he did himself a disservice because he had an opportunity to sort of bring in new fans, and he chose to neglect that for the culture, which is an honorable thing, but it's still the wrong decision in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think he did the culture disservice, because like the whole entire show was really for the culture, basically. Like, you know, that was what it was designed for. It definitely wasn't for the white conservatives. It definitely wasn't for the casual hip hop fan. It was for his fans and the culture of hip hop. I think he put off a hip hop show, really. We got JXV88 499. Y'all see these K-bots in the comments? They will ride Kenny through everything. Yet this channel and Toronto, Canada wants to ride the fence. I'm biased. First off, I'm not from Toronto, but I am from Canada. I don't ride no fucking fence. I'm just telling shit the way I see it. I don't know, but I know Flock was a big Drake guy. Two of these guys both love Drake. But most of the people here on this panel are just being honest with their opinions, I think, right?
Yo, listen.
Oh, sorry, Flacco, go ahead.
Bro, listen, bro. I don't know how, like, you're able to sleep at night being in like the niche that you're in, bro. Because, bro, if I had to deal with these Kendrick niggas as being like my main like audience, I would. Bro, I'm good. Listen, bro. YouTube checks ain't worth that stress, bro. Having to deal with Kendrick fans as being for people who watch my video primarily. Oh, no. I'm straight, nigga. I'm good,
bro. To be honest with you, this is the lane I've fucking found myself pigeonholed into, which is the Drake Kendrick shit. And although it was a huge thing for the channel, and it was amazing for the channel, like I gained a lot of traction from it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing everything in 2025 to just try to separate myself from it. And what I mean by that is try to do new shit, right? Outside of it. That's why I think this fucking Super Bowl thing, hopefully this is the end of, like, you know, the conversations around his beef.
Bro, listen, bro, because they're mentally ill, meaning, like, bro, you could have a totally objective piece, but give an honest opinion, bro, and be critical of both Kendrick and Drake. But when they hear you give your honest opinion about Kendrick, these mentally ill fucks, bro, these niggas, bro, they would just attack you.
I made a post like a few weeks back about my dog dying, and I had comments saying, laughing at it and saying, that's what you get for the Family Matters breakdown. Like, how fucked up are you people, right?
Like, sick niggas, man.
Like, what? Who says that? Okay, J-Mon again with another 5. I appreciate you too, bro, for all the support. I really appreciate it. I see you. Kendrick isn't a typical artist. Part of him obviously wanted to make a statement with the flag, but he's too blinded by Drake. Yeah, I think that's what Flacco was really getting at, that he kind of blended all those things together. It would have been co-opted, la-di-da-da-da, $5. It would have been co-opted by corporate media if it was any more confrontational, like Kaepernick was. The way he kept his integrity by being subtle. Yeah, I think we read that one already. There's only so much that he could do on that stage, right? He's got to go through some different shit to even get it approved. Can we talk about how disrespectful the pre-Super interview was to have Timothy Chalamet, who I had to ask my girl who it even was, interview him instead of Sway or Big Boy or literally anyone?
Hey, listen, Matt, listen, this is why I always say, bro, there's not enough black power in the world, bro, to withstand a white man's pearly blue eyes, nigga. Bro, when I seen the Black King the Black Savior sat in front of like Nadeska and Ebro when they were damn near about to cry just to be in like his presence. And he's so nonchalant, he's cool, not really saying nothing. But when he got around that white man with the pearly blue eyes, bro, he is cheesy from ear to ear. He's smiling.
I did notice that though.
Around. Bro, he talking to Timothy like he knew him his entire life, but talking to Ebro and Nadeska like they like the corporate like niggas, bro. Bro, it's like the reverse of Obama meme, right? Which is like you dap up in all the black folks and then you shake hands of the white folks. It was reversed, bro. He shook the hands of Nadeska and then dapped up Timothy like, yo, my nigga. Bro, that shit was nasty, bro. It was some nasty work.
Nadeska really couldn't keep it together up there. She was really
like idiot as hell.
Starstruck, like big time.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, Kendrick. Thank you for saving the culture. Like
you about to cry, homie. I said,
bro, that shit. That's Ebro said. Thank you for saving. He said saving hip hop. About hip hop.
Thank you for saving hip hop. Was like, bro, cut it out.
Did he say that? Thanks for saving the culture.
He said like thanks for like. Yeah. I don't think thanks for caring about hip hop or saving. He said something like that.
Something on those lines. Okay, we'll keep going. Jaymon, again, another 10. I appreciate you, bro. I heard not one soul express excitement for his political commentary and barely for the hits before the show. Serena Crip walking was distasteful because her sister got shot by Crip. Stick to one story. Yeah, I think we pretty much talked about all that stuff already, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. There wasn't that many super chats, so we can get back to the business.
Yes, sir. Yo, Flacco, why don't you sign to your boy Academics? Why don't you join the academy, bro?
Well, one is this, bro. If I ever do leave no jumper, bro, like I don't think like what I'm gonna do is run to sign to another nigga. Like that's not. Listen, bro. Like
why not?
anybody,
you can do both. You can do your solo shit and then just sign to him.
Hey, bro. Anybody with that mindset, like you just like, bro, listen.
What you mean?
If you're somebody where you are signed to somebody, you've been able to build, a reasonable audience for yourself that's able to pay your bills and feed your family. And the first thing you think is, oh, now leave this and build this shit by myself. And the first thing you think is, let me run the sign to another daddy. You just a radio house nigga, bro. Like I don't even got no. Listen, I don't got no type of advice.
Why can't it just be a partnership you have with him, and you still do your own shit?
Well, I think what he's talking about is any time not spent investing into your own content when you're making so much money off your own content is like counterproductive. Because let's just be real, No Jump. I don't know what No Jumper's paying Flacco, but like. I'm sure Flacco does better off his own content. Am I right, Flacco?
Hey, man, maybe, man. I don't know. But
maybe.
Yeah.
Flacco's the MVP over there now, though. That's true.
By far.
Hey, man. No, bro. Honestly, bro, like right now, bro, listen, yo, like I'm in a good spot, right? Like me and Academics, like still talk daily, bro. Like, bro, like, and he and just sent me a text. I think like what and it was like and last night where and he's telling me, yo, bro, I just did this and this. Yo, don't be afraid to do this. Yo, fuck the industry, right? Like so, like bro, like we sort of like coordinate and check in, right? So like I feel like all the things
got that relationship.
Yeah, right.
Wait. Hold on.
What's up?
We spoke earlier about Academics leaking the Super Bowl set list.
Yeah.
What about that?
He did it for the culture, right? So, like for example,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
I hate this nigga.
No, sure. Listen. So look, when I talked to Ak, and he told me the reason why he leaked it was because he heard that shit and thought, bro, this shit is ass. And he was attempting to bully Kendrick Lamar into changing that shit before the Super Bowl, but he didn't change it. He kept the trash.
That was not his motive at all.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, man.
There's no way Academics would think that leaking it 2 days of the Super Bowl, they would change the whole performance. Stop it.
You feel me?
The coordination.
He told me
choreography,
right, like,
the
so,
stage
like,
design's already done. Like they're not changing.
you feel me?
Shit.
Right, like, so, like, and if his goal was to make him change this shit to do something that really like represents the culture better. Yo, listen, yo, I think it's also noble too when the NFL tells you with 32 billionaires, hey, bro, we are gonna sue you, and you say, nigga, fuck you, and still post it, bro. You Teflon at that point. Listen, bro, I don't even like count academics in like the blogger shit no more, bro. Bro, listen, bro. To me, my nigga, bro, Ack is Galileo, right, bro? Like, Ack is like, bro, Alexander Graham Bell. Ack is
I'm a
Steve
chat
Jobs,
nigga too,
nigga.
so I'm not gonna
You feel me?
disagree with.
Wait, bro, listen, bro. Right now, like what academics is fighting for to me is much bigger than this like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, rap. No, Act right now is focused on tearing down the infrastructure, getting rid of all gatekeepers. So if that right there is his mission, I believe we have to now judge academics on a curve, nigga. Meaning we can't judge this nigga as no like blogger or no, bro. We're judging him in the same category as fucking Malcolm now. You feel me?
No, fuck it. What you talking about?
I get it.
No, you don't get it, nigga. He's not Malcolm.
I understand, Flacco. I do.
Shut the fuck up. You get it.
I do.
You feel me?
But do you think that kind of like kind of affects the integrity of what he's doing? Because like I feel like there's a little bit of bias there. Like, why would you?
How?
Like, what you're gonna leak Kendrick's?
So he could change it.
Do you think he would do that with Drake? If that was Drake, do you think he would do that to Drake?
Academics did not leak that so he would change it. He leaked it to show that he had that information because niggas was playing with him. They was like, "Are you ain't a real journalist? Yada yada yada. You don't really got information.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't got information, bitch. I got the Super Bowl set list. That's why he did it. Academics is smart. You just say he Galileo, Steve Jobs, all that bullshit. He know damn well when he leaked that 2 days before they're not changing the whole Super Bowl. They're just not. They've doing choreography for that shit for months and months and months and months and months. They're not changing it. He know that.
I mean, was he wrong though? Meaning, like, oh, okay.
I think he was. I think he shouldn't have did it. I think he shouldn't have did it. Because like you're ruining. Like so many people are excited for that moment, and everyone's questioning like, what is he gonna do? Like, I wonder. Like, and then you just like kind of spoiled it. I mean,
wait though, no. But though, like, why also too though, like you have to be kind of like grateful though, is because we got a chance to hear niggas real opinions when they thought that it was fake, right?
I was saying that earlier,
right?
I was saying that earlier.
You feel me? We got a chance to hear the real meaning. Y'all don't get to hide behind this the homie. I'm trying to maintain like the relationship with TDE and PT Lane. I'm out here lie about it straight up. No, we got to hear what y'all really had to say, Joe Budden, right? When like you thought this shit was some type of fake shit, you said this the worst Super Bowl track list of all time.
What uncultured made this decision? All that shit.
Oh, I want to see him.
A lot of Kendrick's fans too were like, "There's no fucking way. There's no way he's doing this, man. Like this is fake. There's no way."
Come on. I agree with you there.
It is interesting to see that part of it, but I didn't like that he did it personally. But
the Patreon dropping tomorrow, right? Oh, I can't wait to hear what niggas got to say now, bro.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Bro, if you go from this shit is the worst shit to ever and go from saying, oh, it was okay, I liked it. Oh, bro, I would never take any nigga on that podcast opinion on shit seriously.
What I assume they're gonna do is gonna say, that was just the audio, but when I saw the visuals paired with it, it made sense. That's why I see that. That's why I see him going. The visuals made it make sense. I get it now.
He might say that
it was the exact same thing though.
He might say something like, "Oh, when I heard it perform, like it did seem like pretty shitty before, but when I heard it performed, it wasn't as bad."
We know that's what the route he gonna go.
When I saw Serena Williams,
the breath control. No, listen, the performing it was worse because he had to do it live, like the audio track, like you could tell, like he was like doing it like in the booth, like you feel me, like the audio sounded better than the actual live though. So, nah, bro, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, my nigga. So I'm like, keep it consistent,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Honest, man.
Do you?
Hey, bro, listen up.
I don't think Ack leaked it because he was trying to save the culture like that. That's a pretty crazy narrative.
And I think if somebody does that to Drake, I don't think Ack would fuck with that. Imagine
what? Well, Post, you think that like
Imagine Ebro or like
Ak is basing his like relationships.
What's that? What do you say?
Do you think that Ak is basing his like relationships on like who likes Drake and who doesn't?
In terms of what?
No, I don't think he does because I'll say things about Drake. I'm not like 100% Drake fan. I'll fucking have takes about it, and I still talk to Ak here and there.
Yeah, come on.
He hasn't shown me yet. J-Mon, appreciate you, bro.
And I think someone like Drake would actually
listen, bro.
that, like someone that actually keeps it a buck with him and doesn't just blaze him every chance he gets, but still is a fan and supports him. I think Drake would respect that. So I think Drake respects Ak in that sense.
You gotta turn up your mic, bro.
My mic's low?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Hey, but listen, bro. I done told Drake, my nigga, bro, I give Drake 12 months, right? If Drake don't give the culture more specifically academics and interview, oh, listen, bro, like we not fucking with you, my nigga. You feel me? Right? Because we done listen, bro, we held you down through dark times, bro. You owe it to niggas now. Feel me?
He did. Ak should be the next Drake interview if it's not. And I get why he's doing shit with Aiden and XQC because they're all tied to stake and shit, right? So that's all business as usual. But I do think when he does next interview, it gotta be with Ak. It got to be. Yeah. It got to be, bro.
Question: do you guys actually think Drake fucks with him?
I think he definitely does.
Using him.
No, I think he does, bro. I think he does. I think for Drake, I think Drake is really what Drake's looking for is not anyone who's going to be in between. I think Drake wants people in his corner who are going to say, fuck Kendrick, turn that bullshit off. Like, I think that's the type of people he wants, and that's Ak.
But even that would still be kind of conditional. That really wouldn't be he really fuck with academics. He just fuck with him because he's doing something for me.
Yeah, true.
So like, does he really fuck with him, or is he just like because he's the loudest media personality that fuck with me or that's fucking with me?
I think because he's so loyal, bro. I think Drake's got to fuck with him and appreciate him, bro. For everything he's done for him.
Y'all think academics is like a good interviewer? Like he made those really good interviews?
I think he's good.
Yeah. I think if he doesn't get super lit, he's really good.
Yeah.
And he's focused and it's actually somebody that he wants to like interview, then I've been on record.
Bro, we've seen
Drake will be really good. But I just don't see Drake giving him that.
And I don't even see Drake really answering shit. I feel like he wouldn't. I don't think he'd take academics seriously, so I don't think he'd even give him like a good like. He'd be like poking jokes at him, like how he be on when he on live and shit like that. Like, let's get this guy a shot, ha ha ha. Like, it wouldn't be like a serious like thing.
He gave Bobby.
Nah, Drake respects Ak, right, bro? Nah, Drake has to.
I don't think you give him like a serious interview that we would be looking for somebody to get.
Of course he would. Listen, bro, fam. Everybody in this industry looks at academics as the literal boogeyman, meaning, bro, like, fam, Drake understands. There's a reason why like Drake will like do the fuck shit, but Drake still like bows down to academics and has to really like cater to him because Drake understands, my nigga. If academics says fuck you, your career is over with. Which is why, again, I told niggas this. And everybody here can attest. Bro, I told people this shit a year and a half ago, and people laughed at me when I said, if media, if we come together and we say, hey, bro, this person here is trash and corny, bro, we can we can set the taste for what this artist is. For example, if new media comes together right now and say, Kendrick Lamar is trash, and everybody make their audience to think Kendrick Lamar is trash, then he's trash. So Drake understands who are the cultural, and curators, right? Which is why like Drake goes to like Aiden and like he's like in like Playboy Max chat and Combi's chat because he understands exactly who dictates the culture. So Drake knows not to play with Ak, right? Even Kendrick knows not to play with Ak, which is why like
there's an echo. Hold on. There's an echo.
Kendrick, I guess.
No, there was. I think it's gone.
Kind of like
it's gone now.
Okay, cool. You go, fucker. Go ahead, bro.
No, right. Even Kendrick knows not to play with Ak, right? Like he dissed Ak, I think maybe once on some like slick shit. But you know, bro, he knows not to run no, you know, like he knows not to run no campaigns against Ack. Fam, Ack is the reason why SZA almost quit music, bro. Niggas know not to play with Ack, bro. So, bro, I don't feel like Drake would give Ack no type of like, you know, like playful, try to like sun him like mid interview, bro. Nah, bro, because Ack would violate that nigga.
As a chat nigga, I agree. I definitely agree. Am I echoing still, or am I good?
No, it wasn't you. It was Flacco. I think we're good now. Okay. Someone says literally no one cares what Ack thinks. Kendrick is the culture. Drake is washed. Ack is well. Okay, yeah. I mean, everyone's got their opinion, bro. Ack is done.
I think Ack pretty much he's deserves his respect for what he's done for hip hop media as far as like reporting.
And you can't say he's done. He's on live right now. Let me see how many people are watching him right now.
It's like 5,000 probably on YouTube.
Right now, he's got. Right now, at this very moment, he's got 6,000 people watching him. The other night I was looking, he had like 18,000 at once, and he's streaming on multiple platforms. So that's just YouTube. He's definitely far from done. He's still got the biggest platform in hip hop media by a landslide, I feel. Joe's up there, but Ack is that guy still, man. This didn't really affect him, I don't think, that much. All this backlash and stuff, don't think it really affect him too much.
I think the people that actually hate on Ack like are mostly just people on Twitter that are like trolls and shit. But like in real life, he even talked about it. He doesn't really get hate like that, like compared to like people on Twitter and like IG and shit. It's like that's how you know.
Well, nah, he do get a lot of hate. It just don't. I think he's just like it's too big. He's too big. Like,
but in real life, they're not really gonna press him about.
Oh, well, like no, you nobody running down on niggas in real life.
Yeah, like you know.
Yeah, no.
Hold on 1 second. Weird. My boy's trying to come in here.
For sure.
Well, I think he's trying to get his camera fixed.
Did y'all see media trying to ditch Kai under the bus for saying one single part presentation got no sound live when like the whole Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, Kai Cenat was saying that the Super Bowl. Well, he was there.
Yeah,
he was there and said it was very lackluster. No one was really moving. No one was really reacting to it, which I'm not surprised because that was audience.
I'm telling you guys, man, it was a white crowd, man.
Yeah.
5-year-olds plus. They're not gonna be fucking dancing and going.
But they was rocking to the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent medley. That's hip hop.
Those are classic. Those are classic records that everybody knows.
Was people playing the bullshit. Thank you.
You could find any hit. You can find any hit in the sticks, and he's gonna know what next episode is. But you know what I mean? Like those records are timeless that were being played. Still Dre. What else was played? Eminem did "Lose Yourself." Like every white person loves that track. What else did they do? Snoop
Mary J. Blige did. What did Mary J. Blige do?
Snoop did "Gin and Juice." Did he?
I don't remember what he did. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
So I think, yeah, like that's a different. But I know what you mean. That like that audience appreciated that music from Legacy Acts, right?
Yeah.
Let me see what my boy's saying here. This gonna take.
Let me see if I can play that clip from Kai. Actually, let me see. They said they were actually playing like
He's just like an audio track, right?
Yeah.
Man, hey man, folks, I have to go to the gym. Listen, man, I do by 9 a.m.
10:30.
Yeah.
I guess gyms be 24/7.
You feel me? All gyms 24/7, right?
Crush them weights, bro.
Huh?
Said crush the weights, bro.
Man, hey man, folks, man, listen, man. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, all right? Matt, Wardu, Chicks, man, DiFran. Is that your real name, DiFran?
That's my last name.
Like okay, like
my real name is Anthony.
He's Italian. He's Italian.
Anthony is my real name.
Wait, you black, right?
He's Italian.
Black and Italian.
He's mixed.
Mixed,
like black and white, or black and like
black and white.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, man. Listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. All right, we love everybody. Feel me? Right, but folks,
he said we love everybody.
I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side, man. Peace out, man.
All right,
Peace, Flacco.
Shout out to you,
We
Flacco.
talking, bro. All right, so you want to play this clip or what?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and play the clip again. Let's see. Watch.
Kendrick Lamar came out. Word to my mother. If anybody was there, y'all knew it was. Y'all knew it. Y'all felt it. Crowd was making no noise. This is me being honest. I was there. The loudest times that they made, the loudest time that the crowds did was, I think, him being shown for the first time, SZA, Samuel Jackson being shown for the first time, and then They Not Like Us. Now, I honestly feel like some of the songs he should have switched out for more. You feel me? For like another song or some shit. Like there's some songs on there that I was like, damn, he could have switched that out for like this. This would have been fire here. This would have fire been there, right? But one thing I will say though, although the vibes was not good, crowd was not good. I don't even think like, bro, they were just not fucking with the performance. Like up until They Not Like Us. But what I will say is the symbolism behind that performance was top 10.
The symbolism.
The symbolism was great.
The symbolism.
Let him talk about it.
They love that little caveat, but the performance was ass, but the symbols was great. Right.
That was basically all he said.
Again,
you were listening, Chicks. You heard what he said, Chicks? That shit was ass?
Bro, he was to get to the symbolism, man, of the performance. Why'd you cut it off?
Bro, that's the
best part.
He didn't. I listened to the whole clip already. There's barely any symbolism in the shit. That's kind of the point. He said that as a caveat because there was really no symbolism other than the shit that he usually does. Like, it wasn't that deep. Is the point. So,
I think.
Salute to Kendrick though.
He picked there's a reason why he didn't play all those those bangers and shit, right? He picked a different show. He picked a different message. He went against the grain, and he had he had a statement. It wasn't a show; it was a statement. I agree. I agree with that much. I agree with that much.
DiFran, what do you think about that?
Nigga, this nigga ain't do nothing.
It was
fucking. It's the Super Bowl. Like even the statement of the Super Bowl got to be big. Like it got to be something.
The party.
Like same old bullshit.
But hey, watch the party.
We know that already. We know, Chicks. You lived in America your whole life. Or I don't know, you immigrated. I ain't trying to get ice up on you. But you doing your thing. You black in America. Like you know what you got to do. You know you got to work twice as hard. You know that. Wardu know that. We know that. So it's like the statement, like bro, he did in the same statement. Okay, cool, whatever. Like
that's crazy.
All right. He did the statement at the Grammys. That was more. He was in the chains and shit. Like
that was way more of a statement. If you ask me, that was the biggest statement performance he's ever made. That Grammy performance. Yeah, that was a statement.
He's got some really, really fire performances too. Like
he want to sell the tickets, man. The GNX tour ain't sold that. He trying to sell the tickets. That's all it is. I ain't mad at this. Get your money, sell your tickets, but come on.
My thing is like, if this is the Super Bowl performance, are we going to expect anything like different when he actually goes on the stadium tour, or is it going to be like the same?
Nah, he's going to play.
If I watched the Super Bowl and I paid to go to the GNX tour, and if this was going to be it, I'd be like, bitch, get my money back. I ain't paying to see that shit.
This is a stadium tour, so I know the tickets are mad expensive too.
Yeah, no, he's going to do all right. He's going to do all of his classics because we're not talking about 13 minutes here. We're talking about a fucking hour or whatever it is. So he's going to play all the smashes plus the stuff that we just heard. But he only had 13 minutes, and he picked the shit that he wanted to pick, and it could have been other shit, and he knows that, I think, but he did it for a reason.
He did it for capitalism. I ain't mad at him.
He did it for capitalism.
He did it for capitalism. That's what I ain't mad at you. Get your money.
Can we speak on how Drake came out in a hoodie? Fire.
Yeah.
If Kendrick did that, they would have made some symbolic. The 29 shots detailed the 29 men that got killed by the FBI during it. They would have made some. Man, get the fuck out.
I put a video out like that on it actually.
I'm tired of it, man. That would have been Kendrick. Would have been COINTELPRO. That's how many shots they shot Fred Hampton with. All right, bro. Come on.
Gotta love Kendrick, man.
But it was Drake. It was Drake. It was corny. All right.
Yeah, facts.
Man,
I think we're pretty.
To show that no matter what, like, they can't kill you. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool too. Not the bullet hoodie. Ha 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 ha. Oh, come on. No, I think.
Oh, you talking about Kendrick's Gloria jacket? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Kendrick's A chain.
Drake's
Matt got joke. You don't get paid for the Super Bowl. Duh. Clearly, I'm talking about like y'all. His streams are up 400%. Clearly, we're talking about the after effects of the Super Bowl. Like, geez, keep up, buddy.
Nigga, there was the positive effects for Drake before the Super Bowl halftime show. So it's like,
if I was Drake and I watched Super Bowl, I'd drop the lawsuit and everything. Like, that's it. That's what I was. That was the peak. That was the anticipation.
I probably would.
We on to the next. All right, we over it. All right, I thought it was gonna be some crazy shit. All right, we over it.
I probably would drop it.
I dropped the lawsuit and everything. I'm like, fuck that. I'm good on that.
He should have never had it in the first place. What you talking about?
Now I had to scare y'all. I had to scare y'all. Like, hey, bitch, don't fuck with me. But then
honestly, I actually would, because like the whole point of the lawsuit was like, I feel like he was kind of scared he was gonna like have the whole pedophile shit. He was actually gonna say the pedo. He didn't really say it anyway, so it's like,
yeah, it got bleeped out. Like, that's that more that he's a disruptor. He's not a disruptor. He fits into what the industry wants from that type of rapper, and he does it. I would have rather him been like, bitch, I'm gonna make y'all bleep it out. I'm gonna say it, and y'all gonna bleep it out.
Yeah. That's what
they told Snoop Dogg. They said they told Snoop Dogg don't crip said they told Snoop Dogg not to do. Don't throw up gang signs. Don't do something they told him not to do.
I think they told Eminem not to.
He didn't give a fuck. What's up? We in LA, bitch. I'm here.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck.
I think they told Eminem not to take a knee as well, and he did. Nah.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
What are we?
Oh, yo, I think we're probably good. Are we? Like, I'm ready to bounce.
Last question. What do we think Kendrick's next project is gonna do? And then what do we think Drake's project this Friday is gonna do?
I think Drake's doing 250.
Yeah, like 2 something for Drake. Kendrick maybe like 250 as well. Depending on he
I think Kendrick's gonna outsell Drake. I think Kendrick's gonna outsell Drake just based off of the hype of it all. The question is, when is Kendrick going to drop his next project? I think he's going to drop something in the next couple weeks. I think whatever he's doing, I think he's going to try to step on whatever the fuck Drake does too. So it'll probably be around the time Drake drops. That's my hot take.
Yeah. I mean, Kendrick played the industry games, man. Look what he did. Like I said, smart. He sold vinyls back in the day. He just released the vinyls this week to help out how he's doing 130,000 physical. Man, they bought them vinyls 15 weeks ago. I mean, come on, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Oh, so how does that work?
What'd you say?
So the vinyls counts as sales for the project.
Yeah, the vinyls will count as physical sales now because they've been released. So that will go towards the numbers that come off the back of the Super Bowl and those vinyls being sent out.
And he's projected to do 240K.
Like 230.
For GNX?
Yeah, for GNX, yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
So they didn't get the vinyls until this week, but the actual
they didn't.
They just shipped.
It's when they
they just shipped them out.
Yeah.
When it's delivered is when it's
once they activate like the shipping of it, I think that's when that's what they're saying. Is now it's like 130 vinyls, 130,000 physical copies or whatever.
How many vinyls got sold?
I don't know. It said 130,000 physical go towards his numbers.
Wow.
And I guess 100,000 from streaming.
That's crazy, bro. 130,000 vinyls.
And they said he's going to debut with 240K first week.
That's pretty impressive.
Which is why I thought he was going to drop a project when he performed, which makes sense.
That's what I thought too. I'm surprised he didn't drop anything new.
Yeah.
Because I don't think GNX was it. Like, I think he's got something else.
Or at least dropped that project, that little snippet, that snippet song that he played at the beginning. That song, whatever that song was called.
Yeah, because that wasn't on GNX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did say he was dropping a song for Captain America movie. I remember they said that. That's the guy said who's Captain America.
And he doing something with South Park.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is doing something with South Park.
Shit that's anti-culture. It's not really cultural of you. South Park.
Yo, is Drake and Party going to be like a Party album, or is it a Drake album, or is it a collab? What is it?
I think it's a collab, but they said for some reason they said it's gonna be. I don't remember who said this. They said it's gonna be released through Sony,
Academic.
and it's gonna say like
Sony.
everything's gonna say Party Next Door, but featuring Drake. It's not gonna be like
yeah.
I don't know if that's for like UMG purposes or whatever. I don't know how that shit work, but that's what I seen somebody was saying.
Oh.
So I'm like Party Next Door and everything's featuring Drake.
So it'll probably be Sony / OVO.
Party.
If that's the case, do you think it'll really sell 200?
I think one.
I didn't know that.
What honestly never mind do? What the honestly never mind 200?
Because it's not a Drake album. Yeah. It's not a Drake album.
I just
man.
feel like
Drake's
so many
name is
people
not
gonna
even
listen
on
to it to shit on it, but also people gonna listen to it to fuck with it. So I said 200.
And Drake is heavily promoting it too. So
200.
Drake push a new album. Yeah.
Y'all better hope. Yeah, let me tell y'all one thing, man. I better hope Drake don't start doing bundles. Like the weekend bundled up, boy. The weekend said we were dropping the bundles, and we need to get the sales up.
500K with bundles.
He did 500K with the bundles. Don't let Drake start doing bundles. We might get another $1 million first week.
Shit. Especially with that solo project.
He should. If I was him,
that solo Drake project he's gonna drop.
No, now that I see how the system working against me, I'm Drake. I'm dropping bundles every time. I'm gonna go fuck.
I would.
I ain't gonna make the numbers look funny. I ain't gonna make the numbers look funny.
I play dirty as just as anyone else is playing.
Yeah.
I am curious too though, because Drake's dropping an album, so I'm wondering like Kendrick's already. I'm sure he surpassed him right now, but will this be the time where Drake loses that streak of being the most streamed rapper every single month?
Nah,
I don't know, man.
I think he still will. Nah.
I mean, Kendrick's ahead of him right now on Spotify. So like,
is he really?
I think like 88 million, and like he got the Super Bowl. So I'm curious just to see if like they're gonna bring. That's gonna be a thing too. Black History Month, Kendrick dominated the culture vote. It's gonna be like a whole thing. You already know that shit gonna go.
Usually get a boost in their music from the Super Bowl. I just want to see what other artists like. How well did their music do after the Super Bowl?
It do really well.
It do well. It do.
Oh
it
yeah,
does,
okay. So Usher had a 550% increase on Spotify.
Yeah.
Rihanna had a 390%. Justin Timberlake only had 122%. Lady Gaga doesn't say.
That's still good though. I mean,
yeah.
122% is not like the other. It's still good, but it's not like the other people. Lady Gaga. Oh shit! Lady Gaga went up 1,000%, bro.
Nice, she's a superstar. Yeah. So what was that thing with the Usher, the 200 million views, and then what was that? What was the confusion with that?
I guess
y'all saw that.
I guess with Usher, that number was basically the total people that were watching the Super Bowl in general, and then Kendrick was just the halftime show. How many people watched?
Oh, that was how people just watched the halftime show.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what that's what I heard. So people were making it seem like, oh, and then I guess Rock Nation.
It's all propaganda. It's all propaganda, man. You see, it was 133.5, and Michael Jackson was 133.4. You tell me man, get the fuck out of here.
But even then, it was like less people back then.
It mattered, yo.
How much did Kendrick go up?
Kendrick did 133.5. Bro, Michael Jackson did 133.4.
I'm sure it was the greatest shit ever.
You gassing?
Yo, Chase want that interview.
He want that, bro. He gonna be interviewed. Just go get you gonna be interviewed like Ray Vaughn or some shit. I'm gonna work my way up. Then I'm gonna get Ray Vaughn. Then I'm gonna get Kendrick. Fuck it. Nah, but no bullshit. If we doing the capitalism shit and the PG Lane promotion, he could have brought Baby Keem out there at least, do a little family time.
Where is Baby Keem, bro? I haven't seen him in a minute.
He could have played that during the hit shit. He could have played that during the little like Samuel saying like, "Come on, tighten up, do what they want you to do."
Did
from away?
Do you know that Kendrick's record, Not Like Us, went up 430% in streams?
No,
just that one record.
I mean, it's about to go diamond.
That's his life. That's his lifeline. That's the raft. What kept them
That's
afloat,
crazy
boy.
Because even after I watched the Super Bowl, that is the fucking last record I'm going to, or Family Matters, or any of those records. Maybe because I'm sick of listening to them. But
I still love Euphoria. I love that song.
Yeah, I was glad he played that. I was glad he played that.
Still love that. How many views did Drake have at a Super Bowl? I don't know.
How many views did Drake have? Oh, did Drake streams go up? I wonder.
I'm sure they did.
I mean, he had 5 diamond plaques before Kendrick performed, so I mean, he clearly was getting listens. So,
Drake stream surge after Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And not like us is like, I think it's sold like 7 million units so far currently. I feel like that's. I think so.
SZA streams increased 80%. Did Drake's go up? Let me see. Drake's definitely. Drake's had to have. Yeah, this is good for Drake too, I guess.
And he's currently on tour, so that's only going to help, right? So,
I mean, Drake is as big as he fucking gets at this point.
I think, like I said, I think the Australia shit was smart just for the optics. Like it looked like, oh shit, he did all right. They still fucking with him.
Yeah,
it's good for the optics.
We go to white ass Australia.
Of course, there's stuff. He's Drake, man. People don't. There's a lot of people that do not give a fuck about his beef. Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like the only people who really care about this are the people like us. Most people don't care.
And then people from other continents have been starving for a big artist to go through there and do a tour. So
the fact that Rihanna has 90 million monthly listeners is crazy.
How much?
90 million.
And hasn't dropped music.
She ain't dropped shit since 2016, I think.
Man, we're never getting a Rihanna album.
She got more monthly listeners than Taylor Swift.
Still.
The top artist on Spotify, Bruno, got 151 million, which is crazy.
Wow.
The Weeknd got 124. Lady Gaga got 121. Billie Eilish got 106. Bad Bunny got 95. Coldplay, they still rocking. They got 92. And then Rihanna, Kendrick, Taylor, SZA, Ariana, Justin.
I think Lady Gaga being there.
Where's Drake at?
Drake's 13.
There's still 13 people ahead of him, man.
Yeah. Justin Bieber is ahead of him by like 7 million. Shit.
Who's the biggest?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, eh?
150 million.
That Lady Gaga shit was
he got Bruno Mars got 2 big ass songs right now at one time.
Yeah,
so he got the shit with Lady Gaga, that Smile, and he got that shit with like
I heard that one.
He got the K-pop girl that that's somewhere fuck that
oh,
shit.
Yeah.
So he got those 2. I think those are like 1 and 3 right now on the chart. So it's like he got these 2 big fucking records. And he tried to sneak that Sexy Red shit. I'm glad people like they ain't fucking with that Sexy Red shit. They like, hey, that Bruno sexy.
That shit was.
I liked him on the. I think on the hook. I kind of liked him. He was almost like rapping on the hook.
Yeah, fat, juicy, and wet. Like, all right, get the fuck out of here, Bruno. We don't hear that shit.
You be listening to all the pop stuff like that, eh?
Man. Billie Eilish got robbed by Beyonce for album of the year, but you know it is what it is.
I agree.
I get it.
I
get it. Jay-Z did the speech last year, and you know. He said, "My wife, she got these. Why my wife ain't never won album of the year?" And it's like, okay, here you go. Sorry,
bro. If you look up, I was gonna do a video at the height of the Grammys. Like, if you look up just how many artists over the years, like big artists who have just completely shone shit on the Grammys, and like, there's a lot of big artists that don't respect the Grammys. Like, they just don't. They think it's a joke. They think it's rigged. Like, it's
Eminem definitely don't fuck with the Grammys.
Eminem, There's a lot of people, bro. There's a lot of
Drake stood in solidarity with the Weeknd whenever the Weeknd said fuck the Grammys, and now the Weeknd want to run back to the Grammys. Like, all right, bro.
That's crazy. The Weeknd full on boycotted the Grammys and then performed there this year. Isn't that kind of like stupid?
At the Grammys too? Oh, God.
He gets a bag for that too, though, I'd imagine, right?
I don't know if he paid for the Grammys.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get paid for performing.
I think he was trying to promote. He trying to promote the album. He going on the stadium tours. It's like little shit like that.
What did that album? When
he did like $495, I think, first week.
$495.
Yeah, but he had like 300,000 in physical, so like bundles, T-shirts, shit like that. So
I hate that, bro.
It's 130 of just streams, like 130,000 with streaming numbers, and then the T-shirts and the album bundles, and then
that's stupid, man.
Yeah.
Why did he even allow that?
The industry, man. That's the industry, man.
It's
Nicki Minaj tried to stand against it, but
Big Nicki.
She tried.
Yeah.
She tried. We got quite a few people. We almost got 400 people.
Then we ain't talking. Okay, but we ain't got to be on too long. Doechii album of the year, rap album. Y'all rocking with it?
I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, fuck with it. Don't
I
you?
fuck with it.
Over Future? Over over Future? Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not cultural enough, man. It's not cultural.
No, I'm
Over
talking
Future?
about-
Yes.
bro.
Chig's mother, he might work for TDE. Them TDE checks might be cashing. Them TDE checks might be cashing, boy.
Bro, Dolce was actually rapping though. Like she's actually rapping. Like I'm glad she won. Future, yeah, he raps, but like let's be real, man. Dolce deserved to win that over Future. For a best rap album. Best rap album?
Didn't she just drop it like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
She dropped it a while. Like I think it took a while for it to really like
TDE put out a lot of
for the
checks
first
this
22
year, boy.
weeks or something, that album didn't do shit.
Shout out to TDE, bro.
Yeah, TDE had a good year.
They put out
really
a lot of
good
checks,
year.
boy.
Shout out to
Really
TDE,
good year.
Rhapsody won best rap melodic. Y'all fuck with Rhapsody winning. Rhapsody and Erykah Badu.
I love the Grammys, man. I love the Grammys.
We love it. We love it.
You loved it?
They're so legit. They're so legit.
I thought it was a good. I thought the Grammys was pretty dope.
No, the Grammys. Was good. I like the award show. I went. It was a good show. It was.
It was actually fun to actually watch it though. Like usually in the past, it hasn't really been like entertaining to watch, like even with the performances and stuff. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
That actress who played the witch, I can't remember her name.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, her performance was fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. She did like I can't remember. She did like
She did the what's the guy who died? Quincy Jones. The Quincy Jones tribute.
Tony. Who did she? I can't remember. She did a "Fly Me to the Moon."
Yeah, Frank Sinatra. Was it Frank Sinatra? Is that Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra. Yeah, she fucking bodied that fucking performance, bro. That was my favorite performance of the night. Was her?
I like that little best new artist medley that they did. I like that. Like it was like the white boy doing his thing, and Dolce. Then
Dolce's was dope too.
What's the guy? Teddy Swims, and then Ray.
Teddy Swims, yeah.
I like
Teddy Swims is some weird looking dude, man.
Yeah, like Jelly Roll 2.0.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm different.
Yeah. All right, last thing. Prediction for next year. One person? Who Super Bowl 2026? Who y'all think?
It's gonna be Luke Combs.
Luke Combs? What'd you think, Chiggs? What'd you think?
It's not going to be a hip hop artist.
Yeah, I don't think hip hop's done.
Country with it.
I'll say Post Malone 2026.
Ooh, that's a pretty good prediction.
I say Post Malone too. Yeah.
Maybe.
He got 14 diamond record. He got the records. He got 14 diamond. It's gonna cross over that Middle America shit.
Yeah.
And he could
country vibe now.
And he could do, and he's perfect because he could do like the poppy shit that people like, and then he can do this other country shit. People will probably really fuck with him because he's got something for everyone.
Yeah, I think Post Malone 2026 Super Bowl, San Francisco.
Taylor Swift.
I can see it.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift don't want to do it. I don't know why she don't. I mean, if Taylor says I'll do it, she's gonna. Yeah, she's gonna be the one to do it.
Here's the thing with Taylor. Taylor is gonna. They don't tell Taylor when to do it. Taylor tells them.
Yeah, she's gonna tell them I'm doing it.
Look, all right, guys, I'm ready.
And they gotta pay her bag too. They gotta pay her.
She tells them when she wants to do it.
Don't pay nobody.
They're not gonna pay Taylor. They don't pay nobody.
Oh, that's gonna change if she gonna do it.
Nah, she's
not doing it. She's not doing it.
I don't think so. You can't set that precedent.
She's not
okay, I'm just looking at the top spot. I'm looking at the.
Do it for is Taylor Swift. She's
the
first.
Adele doing it for free? Adele ain't doing that shit for free.
Bro, if Beyonce is Beyonce, she did it for free. Why the fuck wouldn't they do it for free?
Bro, this.
Adele would
stop it. You about to shit on Beyonce? You about to shit on Beyonce for the white women? That's what you do. You about to shit on Beyonce?
Okay.
Taylor got booed. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did get booed. But just looking at if I'm looking at the Spotify top people, right? Like maybe Billie Eilish. It feels too early for Billie Eilish to do a Super Bowl.
That's way too early. Yeah.
Bad Bunny. Taylor.
Bad Bunny.
I can kind of see Bad Bunny though.
I can't. Ariana Grande.
If Shakira can do it.
Y'all think Ariana Grande or no?
Ariana Grande.
Justin Bieber could do it. Justin Bieber.
Bieber not really fucking with the industry right now. I don't think.
Okay, well maybe not Bieber.
No. Chris Brown would be nice, but he blackballed.
Bieber lives in a circadian rhythm of a shooting star.
True, he does. About maybe Travis Scott.
I don't know if Travis would do it. I think they're just
Ed
opposite
Sheeran?
hip hop acts.
I think it's Post Malone. I think it's Post. I'm gonna say Post Malone.
It's got to be Post Malone. Yeah, it got to be.
But I won't be mad at Ed Sheeran because I fuck with Ed Sheeran.
That's actually a really good prediction, bro. I think you're actually going to be right. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's the only.
Then again, I wouldn't have expected to be Kendrick this year.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z is who picks it, isn't it?
I don't know. Is Rock Nation they read up on their deal?
Yeah. For
Morgan Wallen. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that dude.
I feel like Morgan Wallen is big, but his songs aren't like I feel like Post Malone music transcends what everybody knows. Like everybody knows a Post Malone song. I feel like whether it's Sunflower from the Spider-Man, like people know a Post Malone record. Morgan Wallen, I don't know if I could ask like 100 people randomly on the street and they'd be like, "Hey, you know these songs?" They probably wouldn't. I don't know.
I can't name one song by him.
That's what I'm saying. But people, I feel like people can name Post Malone across the spectrum of just even
Post
one
Malone.
song.
Post Malone had a few albums I like, bro. Like Beers, Bongs, and Bentleys. I kind of like that album.
That was a good album. I fuck with Posty.
Yeah.
I can't think of nobody else besides those. Miley Cyrus, no.
Fuck no.
Maybe Jay-Z needs to go up there himself. Let the goat get into the building.
I could see that too, honestly.
I know Jay-Z.
I ain't gonna lie to you because they were talking about Jay-Z gonna drop an album too or something like that. So I don't know.
Oh, I wish he would.
Who knows? I could see that either him or Post Malone, but Bieber could do it, but I don't think he fucks with the industry right now. Chris Brown's blackballed. Adele probably not gonna do it.
Maybe you know what they might do. Maybe they go back to their whole like a little medley of people, like maybe 2-3
probably.
different.
Chris Brown would be phenomenal.
There's only so many superstars for real. Like
Chris Brown would be my best take. I would love to see Chris Brown.
That would be fire. Yeah,
it'd be fucking amazing.
That would be fire.
He'd be up there doing backflips and shit.
And I mean, you want to see Chris Brown? You want to see Chris Brown?
Yeah, I'd love to see Chris Brown out there, but I don't think it would happen.
No hip hop though. You don't want no hip hop.
No, he would just get up there in his R&B bag.
Kanye would be so legendary.
It would be, but it's like, bro, it would. I want to see it. But it's like
West in 2024.
It don't matter when it is. Kanye West realistically is probably like the greatest hip hop figure like of all time, right? Realistically, over everybody.
Man, any poll that I see online,
look at that.
Any fucking poll I ever see where it's like Kendrick, Eminem, Kanye, whoever, Kanye always wins. Always. People
I seen Kendrick fans.
Kanye.
They started trying to have a little conversation about Kendrick and Kanye. I'm like, y'all don't want to have that. Y'all don't want to have that conversation.
They're trying to have it with Kendrick and Lil Wayne, so of course they're gonna do.
Y'all don't want to have that conversation with Wayne, but that's another story.
But what do you think about Kanye's?
He wanted attention. That's why I think he wanted attention. That's what it is.
Did you see he was saying?
I have no comment.
He said something like,
"I'm biased."
Oh, okay, Drake, the pedophile or something. He was like, Kendrick is up, or what did he say? Puff beat his wife and he's in jail now. You got the other guy, Kendrick, who's up playing at the Super Bowl. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like, pretty much he's saying how come he could beat on his girl and do a Super Bowl, but P Diddy got to be in jail.
Yeah, and then he deleted that tweet.
Yeah, he's trying to be a part of that moment. He's trying to throw a little salt in the game.
That was one of the few tweets that he deleted too. So people were like, "Oh,
he said I hit women."
Is that what he said?
He said I hit women.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he said something like I've hit a woman before or some shit. He said, like,
"Oh no,
he wilding."
Hey man, you being honest, bro. You being honest, man. Before it comes out,
Bro, he's going through a manic episode.
He said, I hit women.
He slapped on Twitter.
And then he got
no, did he leave Twitter or did he just get blocked?
He deactivated.
He deactivated himself.
I feel like he did that all because like Kendrick was getting all the attention and he just wanted attention too. I think that's what it was.
He didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think part of it was that he was pissed off about.
Yeah.
It's crazy though to feel like it's like this guy is really like it feels like he's really like uncancelable, at least within like there's people that don't fuck with Kanye, but still like they still want to fuck with him because the music is just like
yeah, it's too timeless. There's very few people who are able to just shut him out. I feel like there is a lot of people who've burned a bridge with him. If he puts something out, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it.
He hasn't dropped anything good in a long time.
Stop it. Vultures won. What you talking about? Carnival was crazy. What you talking about?
That's
Carnival was,
one song, DiFran.
the whole album was good. Him and Ty Dolla
Stop
Sign.
it. The whole album was not good.
Donda was great. Donda was
Nah.
Vultures
great.
1 was better than
Donda
Vultures
was
2.
great.
There was a
Donda
few
was
joints
okay.
on there, but it wasn't a good album.
Donda
I mean,
felt
it's
a
not
ballad
good in
album.
comparison to Kanye. Like, it ain't My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy or no shit like that. But
Nigga,
I
that
like
gospel
Donda.
album is better than Donda.
no, stop. Donda's great. Stop it. Stop it. Cut
Yeah.
the fuck out.
To me, that felt like something completely.
Who got a better
unique.
discography, Kanye or Michael Jackson?
I don't even listen to Michael Jackson personally.
What time is it, bro? What time is it, bro?
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
And
And everything you've ever said, don't
Yo.
ever say that again.
That's crazy.
Don't ever say that again.
That's
I
crazy.
don't.
Nah, I fuck with you. I know. Everybody don't listen to Big Mike Jack.
Like when I'm driving up the street, I'm not listening to Michael Jackson, bro.
But you know the
I'm
Mike
not-
Jack songs. Though.
Yes,
you know
I know his
yeah, okay,
music
yeah.
and I love his music. Like, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Well-
not jamming Mike Jack. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
He's still
I might
Mike
do a little,
Jackson.
I do fuck with Louis Armstrong though, Water. You know, what a wonderful world. I do fuck with that song. I listen to that shit.
I see
religiously.
trees.
I love that song. I listen. That was on my Spotify
That's
rap
the
last
Italian
year.
coming out. That's your Italian side coming
What
out.
Louis Armstrong and jazz got to do? Oh, that my
Bro.
bad. Last thing. I promise you, I can go to bed. I think that was a misstep for Kendrick too. I feel like in New Orleans, he's known for that jazz funk. He should have had a live band at some point, like doing
Shout out
something.
to John Anthony. Hove has the greatest discography.
No.
I'm not arguing.
I'm
I love Hove.
In music history, no.
No, not in
Fuck
music
no.
history, but
Fuck no.
Kanye's is pretty crazy, bro.
Kanye's clears most hip hop artists and artists.
Michael
in general,
Jackson, Kanye.
by far.
My bad. I'm tripping. Drake, Michael Jackson, Kanye.
Kanye, Drake, Michael Jackson.
Drake number 1 is crazy.
And I'm a Drake fan. Kanye, Drake, Michael Jackson, nigga. What are you talking about?
Drake is fucking up there though, bro. Drake's got a pretty solid discography.
Kanye's first 6 albums are all classics.
Top 8.
Yeah, I
For who,
give it
Kanye?
top 8.
You talking about top 8 hip hop, top 8 all music.
Hip hop.
Who the 7
Wait.
over Drake?
What did he say? What did he say?
He's in
He top 8 hip hop.
Kanye is top 8 hip
No,
hop.
Drake.
Drake is top 8 hip hop.
Yeah.
Who
What would you rank?
I got him number 1.
Kanye?
You got Kanye number 1.
Oh, you talking about discography?
Discography.
Yeah, Kanye. I think Kanye's first 6 albums are certified classics.
What do we got?
Every single one of them is certified. From College Dropout to, you could argue Yeezus, but I would say Yeezus, yeah.
Man, people love Yeezus. I didn't really like it that much, personally.
You can argue Life of Pablo, man. That's a great album.
Life of Pablo to me is I love that.
Pablo
I love
is
that.
good. It's not a classic though, but
I love it. Love that one.
But
Kanye got
so Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z.
No.
MJ. No.
No, just hip hop. Just hip hop.
Just hip hop?
Just hip hop. Kanye, Drake, Jay-Z, Wayne.
Are we counting mixtapes?
Eminem,
Are we counting
Nas,
mixtapes with
everything.
Is in there. You gotta put them in there. You got to.
You know,
Kendrick's got
Kendrick's
discography is pretty good too, man. You can't forget about Kendrick.
There we go.
Shaky.
Section 80. You know?
It's shaky.
Untitled Unmastered. You know?
I will say this: Untitled. I feel like Untitled Unmastered would have been like more if he just would have actually made it a real album and had names for the songs and like. Because I can't be the guy saying I can't be the guy that says I like Untitled 11-3. So I gotta have a name. I gotta have a name for it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Maybe. Eminem.
Jay is way over Drake. Come on.
Eminem got the catalog, right? Eminem.
Pretty early in his career.
Eminem, I feel like Eminem has an equal
Tupac. I
amount.
forgot about Tupac and Biggie. I mean,
feel
Biggie got 2, but those are 2 masterful fucking albums. So
Eminem got an equal amount of bad music to good music.
Yeah.
He's put out a lot of bad music.
Yeah.
He has.
Well,
I knew that. I knew Drake number 2 was gonna get them hot in the comment section. I knew it.
Drake second.
Drake second. Y'all crazy. M and K Dot. Of course, M and K Dot. That's like the. There's some overlap in their audience, eh?
I like the starter pack. That's like the fucking what's that guy's name? What's the Tech 9 like? We love that.
He said, "Bro looks like a fat Drake."
Congratulations, buddy. Really great, really original.
Bro,
why do niggas think Drake started beards? Like that nigga, like why do they think he started beards?
DiFran, don't even take that as a compliment. I
He's
wish
the
they would
starter
say
type, bro.
No, I'm not even mad at it because like niggas say that shit all the time. But like, why do niggas act like Drake started beards in a haircut? Like niggas had beards in a haircut before.
It's the eyebrows too. It's everything.
I can't control the eyebrow. That's hereditary.
Beard.
I can't control that.
If someone told me I look like Fat Drake, I personally wouldn't be that offended.
I'm not mad at it. I'd be wondering like where does that cut? Like he didn't start beards in a fade.
There's people making a living off of person.
He made it famous.
I see niggas with fades and beards my whole life that was light skinned.
That's the point.
That's a certain
man, you already said Drake had the best discography, bro.
No, he does. He does.
I already know what you're trying to do.
He does have the best.
And hip hop.
That's not a question.
I think Kanye and Drake are the only ones that have at least 5 classic albums.
What would you say for Drake, his classic album?
Let's go. So Far Gone. Thank
You
You
Later.
Take Care.
Nothing was the same. Views.
That's it.
Views is up there.
You could argue Scorpion. You could argue it. I personally would say it's a classic, but that's arguable.
Scorpion?
Yeah. I think that's arguable. But those 5 for sure. But I think Scorpion is personally. I think he has 6. I think Kanye has 6. I think Kanye is stronger though.
Illmatic, the greatest hip hop album of all time. Undisputed.
It's out there.
As far as nostalgia,
I don't think Illmatic is better than like Ready to Die. I don't
either.
think it's better than that.
Ready to Die is my favorite hip hop album.
I don't think it's better than that.
Yeah,
that's it's my go-to. Like when people ask me what if you could take one album on an island, I tell them that one.
Yeah, that's timeless.
I don't think Illmatic is better than Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't think Illmatic is better than Good Kid, Mad City. I don't know. Like maybe I'm tripping.
Ooh.
It's a
This person said nobody mentioning Cole. Cole don't.
Nah, I fuck with Born Sinner. That's my shit. I
love Born Sinner.
That's a cultural classic.
That's my shit.
Cultural classic.
No, Born Sinner was dope when it came out. I love. Well, at that time, man, 2013, I think it was. Born Sinner came out. Kanye dropped, and then Drake dropped. Nothing was.
Yeah, that was 2013. But that same day, the day that Kanye dropped Yeezus, he dropped Born Sinner, and Mac Miller dropped Watching Movies with the Sound Off. Those 3.
And I love that album from Mac Miller too. I'm trying to learn that one song on the piano right now. The Objects in the Mirror.
That was
50. Yeah, like is Illmatic better than Get Rich or Die Trying?
No.
Is Illmatic better than Chicken and Beer?
All right, chill out. All right, bro. It was ludicrous. All right, bro.
Bro, I fucking love Luda though.
What about Country Grammar? Diamond album.
Stop it.
It's better than Speaker Box and Love Below. Come on,
bro. Luda and Nelly are known for
singles. My guys' Southern roots are really coming out.
I'm just asking. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, why is that? I think because a lot of time with hip hop, I think people just say shit because it's like that's you got to say that. Like, what about
Swisher House?
Not nothing I'm putting the top shit all the time. Like I take Zero. I rather if I had to listen to two. If I had to pick between Zero and Nas for the rest of my life, I'd rather listen to Zero. But y'all might not know what it is. But like
Houston, yeah, we know.
But
Zero. Yeah, I'd rather listen to YG than fucking, I don't know, whatever the fuck.
You rather listen to YG than Nas? Say it loud and say it proud. You rather listen to YG than Nas?
I'm from Cali, yeah.
Okay.
YG is West Coast royalty. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, YG's pretty dope.
YG, Tiger,
I would rather listen to Nas.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, yo, fellas. I'm out of here, all right?
Shut up.
All right, bro.
But shout out to
you pretty much all. Watching most of this live makes me believe he does steal materials. You have no idea about what can. I never stole a fucking thing in my life. They're fucked. No one's ever give any evidence that I've stolen anything because I don't.
Who gives a fuck? All these people that y'all watch that y'all probably respect, like watch a lot of these guys that these people respect. Like, oh, we love them when they're reacting to other niggas' videos. They're not making the shit themselves. They literally watching another nigga do the work, and they're like, then they're making them seem like they so profound, like they figure some shit out, nigga. If you ain't making the content, shut the fuck up.
That's the thing, like this Sphinx mom or whatever. Wait, when you see my Kendrick, my interpretation of what happened on the stage is very different from probably most of what you've seen that's out there. And I'm not saying I'm right, but it will be different.
steals material. Where do you think he steals material from?
That's like a narrative that got created by these pro Kendrick people that really just tried to discredit everything that I've done. When I literally take months and months to put out a video and put everything into it, and they just try to discredit it by saying that
they do the same thing to the what's the name? What's the white boy name who got the British accent?
Oh, I forgot.
Traplo Ross?
Yeah, it's like, okay, Traplo Ross steal information. I don't really give a fuck. He putting that shit together so good. I don't even give a damn where he got it from.
Did they say that to him too?
Yeah,
they say they pretty much say, oh, he get everything from Chiracology, which is like a Reddit page where it's like if he does, that's still like research and he's putting it in a video. Like I don't give a fuck where he got it from. He got to get it from somewhere. Like he can't just making it up. Like
that's block, bro. No need to read it out loud. Yeah, thanks, Vodka, bro. Anyone in the chat should definitely go subscribe to Vodka. He's my mod. He's also a YouTuber, and he's very, very close to 1,000 subs at this point.
Shout out to Vodka.
I think he's about 10 away, so he's very close to being monetized. So I appreciate anyone that would click on that guy's name right there, and please go subscribe to his channel. He's in every live. He helps out big time. That's my guy.
Shit, I got you, Vodka. I'll subscribe right now.
I think I subscribed last time we was on the live.
Bro, we did 3 hours tonight.
Yeah, 3 hours.
It was good, man. It was good. Well, shout out to
that's crazy. 3 hours tapped out. That's crazy.
What if we could do this again next month or whatever?
Yeah, we could make it like a monthly thing, man.
Monthly thing, whatever.
Kendrick drops.
I think this was a good one because we had lots to talk about, right?
Yeah. We'll see how we'll let Drake's album live. We'll see how that goes.
Yes, indeed.
And then we'll link back up.
Yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to my man DiFran. You know, again,
shout out,
and DiFran and
Absolutely Unsure podcast on YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the boy DiFran, the Prize Picks Maestro. You feel me?
Prize Picks, sign up.
You know, click that link. Make sure you.
Damn, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, bro.
Man, it's only 11 o'clock here.
We're on academics timing, bro. 4-hour stream.
Yeah,
all right, bro.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all later, man.